I don't know if it was true or not, but that's what she told me.
This is what we told you.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I hope she was trolling, but that's straight up what she said to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Hi. How you
Hi,
doing?
Billy. Good, how are you, bud?
Just let you know that we can hear you before you say some weird things.
What?
He was talking to us.
He's gonna have something
What?
playing in the background
get a grip,
here in
Billy.
a minute. And
I need one. I'm pulling trash.
That's a
Anyone
mighty
with me?
fine tea you're sipping there. Do you mind
501?
sharing that tea with everyone? HPR.
Hopefully there's a tank.
Nestle's not
because I'm gonna
coming.
pull this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's been pretty much saying, "Do not ping me" for like the last day or so. So yeah.
something serious going on, I'm assuming.
I mean, muted Discord if that's the case.
Ben, are you here?
No, you don't need me. Alright, I'm not helping
Banana?
you. You're a mage.
Yeah.
You should be able to do the trash by yourself.
Is healers here? Blue, you here? Hello?
No.
Craig, you
No.
here?
Yo,
Craig,
what's up, please?
I'm on my way.
Let's just
I'm on
pull
my
this
way.
trash. It's 5:02 already. Like,
Where
I
are
don't
you?
know. I feel like we have people to kill trash. It's 5:02.
Okay, Yannick Jr.
I'm just saying, raid started, right?
It depends on what you mean by raid.
What? What are you talking about?
Clearly the raid hasn't started if you haven't pulled any trash yet.
No, we're still missing people, and we still have to discuss, and all of those things.
I mean,
And
We're
do this
still
with
missing
trash.
person.
There's a lot of
There are
trash.
no rogues inside the raid instance. Can we?
And I appreciate the fact that everybody wants to get
Wait,
this
oh,
done.
there he
I just
is.
want to make sure that we're optimizing our
He was
time.
just out of my range.
And therefore, hey, see, everybody, please.
Just relax.
You gotta say clear comms for that.
No, honestly, I appreciate the fact that hopefully, I don't have to. I feel like I'm yelling at people whenever I say that.
I am
That's
gonna.
the best part.
No. Just think of us as dogs. Clear comms is the indicator word to shut up.
No, fair enough. Okay.
Now we forgot what he was gonna say.
Please get inside the raid. We would like for you to all be here. You're late.
Everybody's inside.
Everyone's here.
Where's this useless rogue? Is he up front doing useless things?
I'm waiting
Actually, what he's
for one person. We have
Do you not see
one
the
person.
There, he does useless things no matter where he is. So
That's why I think it's appropriate that we can start pulling trash.
Buff up so we
Yeah,
can
everybody
start
just
pulling
buff
trash
up.
in.
Yeah.
I went to the gym today. I'm already buffed.
I don't care at all.
You should.
Hey, we have people out tonight. Like, as you can tell, there's some people playing other things.
Vampire
We're shut up. We're not even remotely close to at full strength. It'd be cool if everyone was here and we could just do what we were supposed to do, but you know, whatever. With that said, we're gonna do our best. Please move up.
These mark tanks.
It was that important right then. And yeah, please listen to the people that have brought their strats. You don't have to agree. It doesn't have to be perfect. Everyone's just doing their best, and a week from today, Nick will be back. He'll go back to giving you a 35-minute explanation about things that you require. With that said, I'm exhausted. So please do everything you can to make the raid as easy as you possibly can. Some of you have heard me say, but not all of you. If you're goofing off, if all 25 people were doing the antics you're doing, would the raid succeed? And so if you're not doing something to help succeed tonight, you're part of the problem. Please help us help you tonight, and let's go kill everything we can. I love you all.
Yes.
Or if you were doing something important and somebody else was goofing off, how would you feel?
Yeah. So,
Can we pull?
we can pull. We did
Let it
this.
go around.
Yeah, let it do its thing.
No, I just
Catch it on the way back. Does anyone missing anything? Anyone wish they had anything? Do I need to?
Does anybody need anything healing wise?
Are you missing any buffs? Why is my sound?
Please pull it back. Everybody stack on the tank. Well, stack in the butt. Tank face your way.
Yep. I'm gonna put a lovely.
You're backing up.
Keep it. Let's go.
Back on square, please. Rainbow centers. Thank you.
We got
Alright.
As we kill the thing, I knew we could do it.
Everybody back
Raid
up. Don't fall
officially started.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody, do not go past these steps, please.
Jay, do you have it on Master Looter? Yes,
It is on Master Leader.
Well, you're just way at the bottom right, and you're not usually over there, so I wasn't sure.
Yep.
It's the master.
Why are you over there?
Because I make the
He doesn't want to be in my group. He doesn't want to pick me.
Because I make the most sense in group 5 of the leftovers.
Hey, Jabak, can you target my target and shoot that?
Yes, I'm trying to give people assists as well.
Oh.
Some extra food if we want to just give us some food and do a table later.
Did we already do a table?
Yeah.
Target.
We did
Here.
one.
Billy, I'm gonna give you assist so you can mark sheeps. You're pretty much gonna be. I guess it's just you and me tonight for sheeps. So, what mark do you want?
Wait, am I marking them or are you?
You're marking your sheep target. I'm marking other things. I'm trying to.
What were you before? You were like circle, right?
Yeah.
And I was green triangle. That's the marks. All right, I'm pulling. Jabak, you ready?
No, because I want a skull and a X
Summarize.
first.
It's on a cooldown.
Yeah. Hey, Ritz.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, bro. Will you
Yeah.
please help Mark? All tanks have assist. Mages and Ritz, Sam and Jay, we all have assist. So, basically, I will go ahead and sheep with you. Tanks pull.
No, tanks aren't pulling. I'm pulling with that and coming around the corner.
Yo.
Yo.
Yay.
3 druids?
We are gonna have so many hots.
The temperature here today?
Hot all day. Houdini is gonna wreck us all. Because he does some magic that he won't share.
You're all doing magic.
I mean, he will share.
Not the warriors.
Just keep up with it.
But we were only talking about druids, Z.
Were we?
You don't have to fill the space with nothing. You just said nothing.
Where's the fun in that?
Moon's up. Let's pick up Moon, please. I'm gonna resheep circle.
I have a question for raid leadership.
What's up?
Let's kill order.
Priest first.
Marks.
You should be.
Kill order is skull X, and then you can steal my square.
The problem is X is normally a Vindicator, which is not a threat, which is what I think they were worried about.
It's just.
And X is usually the second kill target.
Yeah, if there's nothing else available, hit X.
Everybody buff.
Yeah,
Bob
spot
Ross.
buffs. Yeah, spot buffs on Bob Ross, please. Thanks, you ready?
Yeah.
MD
Cool.
or Palm, either or.
Palms down, so we're gonna have to do it by ourselves. Ready when you are, Billy. Yep, sheep. Coming back. That hurt.
Just for future reference, MD pulls if you don't have Palm, so you don't get one shot. I've watched it happen multiple times. It just will help.
I was going to sacrifice it.
That's how we get better loot.
Why is the little imp up there not pulling?
That's a good question.
Cross trap is done. Good pickup.
The small indie company.
If we sacrifice a mage, we get a vote on who it is.
Please, Lou.
What, are you willing to play a mage?
I mean,
Jeez, what the heck just happened to you?
there are 2 mages not
is
here. Proof I didn't
now square.
sacrifice them.
Days up there, like, killing our guildies. And then complaining people don't come to raid. That's some cold shit, man.
Run up.
I gotta, like, you know,
Back up. Back up. Back up.
take the eyes off me. Where are they, you know?
Wait, stack up on the mage?
Yes, because if
Don't they
somebody's in
do
the back,
AoE?
yes,
Slink away, right?
and then we're gonna lose DPS, and they're gonna be up longer and do more damage that way. You just stack up and you just nuke it, and if it doesn't teleport, then no one has to have lose DPS on.
Did we redo a table and I missed it?
Not yet.
Nope, I'll do a table right here. Well, no, I'm gonna do it.
It's happening.
There's 2 of them. I don't know which one to click. Which one do I click?
I don't
Better
know.
food.
Whoa.
By the way, you can buy these on the island, so even if you're not in a raid and you would like to use them, they're for sale here.
Presume the for sale ones aren't conjured, right? They don't go away. It's always
They
stick
do
around.
not go away.
They do not go away.
You love to hear it.
They are wonderful.
I'm gonna fill a whole gigantic bag with all food.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows about how this guy runs. Star will run and try to activate stuff, and we have to nuke him down. All ranged has to hit him pretty much at the same time, just to make sure he dies.
Everybody on Urits.
Yeah.
I will mind soothe.
Jay, would it make sense to move me to a different group so that we don't have 2 druids in the same one?
No.
Okay.
You guys are fine in that group. You're amazing.
You guys ready?
You can't break group 3.
Mind soothe.
I was just saying
It's not working.
the increased healing effect, if it would help or not.
He's distracted.
I mean, yeah, at
Rainbow,
this
can
point,
you
you
do
may
it?
as well just do a countdown.
Mind soothe, awesome.
Too late.
Well,
Where's my... What the fuck?
You can't mind soothe during a distract. That's interesting.
No, you can. Just something's wrong with my UI.
All good. So whenever he comes back, we're gonna nuke him. And doesn't that group automatically pool?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
cool.
but not the big guy.
Right.
I need
So we'll bring them back as soon as we pull and kill him. Bring them back to where we are now.
Why don't we just pull this big guy?
What kind of countdown are you giving us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you a overcomms countdown.
Yeah. Why didn't we just pull this big guy?
Because the scout will run really far back, and if we don't kill him, then he'll just pull another one.
One of those back ones.
Yeah, it's for the
I
direction.
think they'll range
Correct.
them when
Mind
he's
soothe,
over
please,
here,
whenever you can.
and he won't go anywhere.
Mage is ready. Caster's ready. Start casting.
Yeah, no, next time do a pull timer.
Yeah.
I didn't
Everybody has different cast speeds.
No, that's totally fair.
But it was fine. Everything's fine. There's no issue with that.
And
So they're perfectly
know.
It's sexy.
I'm just trying to make things easy. That's why I asked for a pull timer, because I have some casts that are 4 seconds, some that are...
don't stand in front of X.
X is the priest.
Nipple's loose. We should probably.
Yeah, everybody on condom, nipple, whatever we call
I'm just gonna spam sheep him, so yes. Circle. Circle.
Bud Light, stay
Ooh, gauntlets of moon ancients, shadow moon.
Moon.
Everybody on moon.
Everybody stay alive.
Everybody nuke the priest, please.
Try not to go any further left. You can body pull the protector now that it got touched.
Oh, okay, it's okay. It's okay. Get the protector. We're gonna stack up.
We're stacking.
Yes.
Everybody on protector.
Do you want a battle res? We have tons of them.
Where are we standing? We should be behind.
Everybody on protector.
The other mob down. Please don't square down here.
The mage babysit the trap. Just in
Yep.
case it breaks.
I am babysitting it. It sheep for another 35 seconds.
cyclone something.
If a warlock wants to enslave the fiends, they're a lot of damage.
Up at night.
So, for future reference, if the scout gets a channel off on the protector, their aggro range increases.
If we
They
have
won't
5 innervates and 5 battle resins.
Nice.
Words and stuff. Guys, we got some gloves just now. I don't know if you saw.
Did see.
They're pretty dope.
Alright, we should pull this protector. Actually, we should not pull this protector. We have the pat. We should wait for the pat.
We got a prio on those? No prio?
Yeah, we have prio.
This bagel 3?
Yes, it changed to phase
Read
5.
Your chat says it.
What?
Almost like Gargle tells you.
Read your own raid chat.
Okay, guys, listen up for the pat. Hey, Ritz, is that moon for sheeps or no? Okay, I'll
Isn't
shoot
that your
moon.
sheep or no?
Sure, I'll shoot.
Distracted them.
Hey,
Now, triangle is Billy. That's Billy.
Ready? Yeah.
Okay,
There, fine.
sweet.
do we need a vocabulary lesson real quick, guys? I said prio and 5 of you spoke. There's no prio on those. There, someone has them on their loot list,
That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
but is there a prio?
My 3 are shamans.
Yeah, and they're all the exact same spec, and that's how it works too.
Actually, they're not.
Nope, they're definitely not. It's weird, probably.
Like, are they sun thing?
Just because they're all shaman, they're all the same to you? Is that what you're saying, Jay?
Takanu, I see your whisper. You're still incorrect, which is fine.
Yeah, there's a lockbox over here.
Yeah, it's Phillies. Congrats, Philly.
Back on Skull, right?
Really?
Correct.
Linking around.
Green items. Go.
That's why we stack on Skull.
Correct.
Because half our raid is melee, so it just makes more sense that way. Everybody, come up to Ritz after we kill this protector, because we kind of need that space. Everybody stack in protector.
That spell isn't ready.
Yeah, can 100 pull that to protector?
Do we have a Can you put a mark on somebody that we're supposed to stack on all the time?
Put a square on yours.
There was.
He gets used for trash.
I will stop using it for trash.
If it gets used for trash, I mean, that's fine. I'm just...
That's
every
okay.
now and then it's there, and then it disappears.
That's not good.
No, we got this, guys. No worries.
Can the big guy die, please?
For mage, I'm shipping the mage.
Have Vindicator in the back. I don't know if there's another one.
Kill the priest. Kill the priest.
We're supposed to be spreading or stacking?
Stacking.
There's 2 archmages going in.
One's getting chain sheets.
These down.
We lost too many. At this point, it'll be quicker if we just wipe it.
Yeah, that doesn't really help. So either run out, wipe it up.
Don't run out, just die.
Just die. It's okay. Everybody just die.
Accidents happen. That's why we're here.
That's what my 4-year-old says. You don't have to change your pants.
Yeah.
So for future ones,
is that what your 4-year-old says, or that what you say?
Yeah, I've decided to pull that guy back a little further.
Yeah, it was just that the scout guy got aggroed, and as soon as he gets aggroed, he aggroes the entire group.
Yep.
So it's just kind of bad timing. As soon as that happened, so on those bigger groups, we have to stack.
Yep. Well, it was unfortunate on range. He just had to get close enough.
Yeah, so we had 2 mages in there and a priest. They were just staying up too long.
With regards to stacking, I think the one exception to that should be if a healer has aggro on Slayer, they could just walk backwards just to pull it into the group.
Fair enough.
Is this a place that we're not going to pull so that we can rebuff here?
Yes.
Correct. We're rebuffing on square.
You don't pass the fountain. You won't pull the scout.
Just making sure we don't walk in and just die.
No,
again.
you're
By the way,
totally fine.
I'll get mark every time since I have improved mark. Y'all don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
And after all that,
Don't touch what you
dang it.
The only dangerous mobs we have is the priest and the mages. If those are taken care of, we don't really have to worry about any other CC. We'll let it go around one more, and then we'll probably get ready to pull.
Hey, Trinsic, do you have enough consumes and stuff? Or do you need anything?
No, I'm good. You want me to pop all my consumes now?
No.
Okay.
Not if you have a flask and stuff that lasts through death. Dope. If you want to pop consumes now, feel free.
Everybody move up to square.
I pop them as soon as I walk in the gate. So that's just me.
No, absolutely.
But just if any healers need food or anything, I mean, we're gonna need consumes. So
Let's get a full timer and distract.
I'm prepped.
Distract, please, if you can.
That's cinders.
10 seconds, please.
5, 4, 3,
There you
2,
go. Alright.
1.
Precast.
Oh, fuck, I got total.
It's okay. I will scan sheet the circle.
If you get aggro from somebody at range, back up a bit.
Kill circle. Kill circle.
Just kill it.
Yeah. It's now Mark's call.
Step
Next is free captain.
I will sheep X.
I need a tunnel.
Go to the next new skull. If a tank could go poke at the Slayer and slowly back it up. Cabalist is gonna break. Let it teleport. Alright, that works too.
Cyclone, you got it. With the sheep, thank you.
Everybody just hug to the right. We'll just fight the Cabalist right here.
Back to your left. We have that sentry up for the protector.
Do we want full clear for potential trash drops, or are we just boss rushing?
We should clear everything.
Yeah, this is clear.
We have
got sun mode,
funky
you got
groups in
patterns, you got everything.
I just wanted to ask.
No, it's just spot buffs on everybody that died.
He's trying to look at. I think he can see you, man.
Yeah, he can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack on square.
Face away from me.
He's
had
just
him
being
facing
fucking-
away. He shuffle stepped.
Yeah. Everybody get move off the square, please.
So far.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
As soon as we pull, I'm looking at raid frames out of the so calling in.
I'm here for you.
Except he decided that Resiah needed to die.
Yeah, him specifically.
Resiah got one shot.
Hadri, if you want a trick for that, if you turn off raid frames, you can't look at them and stare at them. You're forced to focus on what's happening. You know.
Look, I love
This is a
the
little
idea.
tanky trick I have for you from the classic.
I just don't think everybody else would be happy with that idea right now. With me as the tree.
5, 4, 3,
Fighting us pulling.
2,
Back up.
1.
Lift V and use those.
Oh, Ben is down. No, tank on it.
Oh, right. Parties.
Thing here, so
Stop DPS. Let's already lift that buffer.
Please stop. Please stop.
Alright, good.
Okay. Gotta go to Z here, hopefully. Let's go Z.
Alright, everybody Z, please. Don't let him die.
Without pumping everything I
I know. I'm not mad at you.
can. I know, I'm just saying. Just
a little mad.
Just exclaiming it. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm a little bit mad that we don't have some main hands.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no
Maybe
shit.
Main hands would make this so much easier. Rainbow, I'm sorry you're dying every day.
Only a 200 DPS increase.
Only.
192, but sure. Who's counting?
Obviously you.
Bubble's not.
it's not even nah.
Man, I wish
Right, he is counting. He's counting to 1.
It's actually kind of cool.
That's as high as I can count.
I mean, as far as blades go, it seems
Rebuff
like
the dead, please. Get ready. We have the. Oh, he ran. He ran.
That's a wipe.
That's a wipe.
Yeah,
Try to save it. Try to save it.
their aggro distance is massive.
It's fucking huge. We really gotta watch out, guys. Just die. Just die. While you just run.
Can I make it though?
I'm just vanishing. You're in a safe corner.
I'm gonna go stand on top of you.
I turned and tried to fight him for you guys. I almost had him.
I'm not gonna stand on top of you, man.
You almost had him?
I know that feel.
Are people running out?
Yeah.
And then
Alright,
please
no
run
one's
back.
on it. No one's on it.
Please run back. Don't zone in. But please release and start running back.
Yeah, if you die, release.
For the scouts, if you can successfully make a cast on them, you're probably too close to them.
Yeah, I know.
The only time somebody should be that
correct.
close is the priest that's like mind soothing.
Right, is everybody who is able to run out? Is it safe to enter?
I'm out.
They haven't reset. There's an imp here.
Imp's always gonna be like that. You just
looks like he's still inside. Maybe.
We're good. You can zone it. We just kill the imps on the way.
We.
They have 12k health.
Oh, reset.
Yeah. So the imps will never reset. So.
This is why
No,
the Marks of the Illidari are really nice because of all the flasks.
No, besides the mind soothing priest should be on the right side. Everybody go on the left side for future reference.
I really do feel sorry for you, Rainbow. Like I keep seeing you die every single bowl.
Yeah, no, just wait.
So if everybody wants to get close, they can stack right here. No further. When everybody's gonna get ready to precast, then everybody's gonna move up to where, right here, we're ranged. Then we're gonna pull back around this corner for LOS.
I just love these trees in here with your stupid camera.
No, I do not. I hate it.
Blue, do you have improved mark of law?
Unfortunately, I have 2 out of 5 in it, so...
Everybody move up.
Don't worry about buffing.
Actually,
I got it.
Wait.
I bought hundreds of the things just because I know that I have full improved mark.
Mancy, could you move up to the doorway?
Don't even worry about it. I got plenty.
I was tragic when he was around.
Wait until the mind soothe. Basically, don't distract it until it's on the unmarked between triangle and circle.
Yep.
That's the ideal pull spot. Everybody move up.
Right, gonna distract in 3, 2, 1, distracting.
Alright, full timer. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Blow him the fuck up. Nicely done. That is
so
how
good. Around the corner,
Nice.
don't go up.
But the big guy's still active from the first round. So.
Yeah, so don't get close.
Let him just chill back there.
Alright, charge items for fear. Right, just
Guys, chill out. Let the tanks get aggro.
Some of you guys.
So circle is just in the chaos of it. Please move to that next. Yes.
I guess there's just
green in my eye. Fuck. Go to skull now. Reshapes of parade need to be.
Does this trash have anything that's
Kickable.
Nothing.
The heals are. That's about it.
Okay, calling have it.
Just kill it before it casts.
Isn't ready. Yeah.
Pull this back. Oh, never mind.
Well, that worked. See, practice makes
We're gonna
progress.
pull this around the corner.
Yep.
Just pull on the pull
5,
timer.
4,
or that.
3, 2, 1.
I was muted. Are we stacking?
Yes, always stack. It helps the chain heals.
Just
No, absolutely.
because there's people like me that are so far away, a bunch of them his house dropping.
So if it's healing or stack, it's heal. But if you can do both, that'd be preferable.
Anna, how many life blooms you got on you?
Only a few. I like the 3 regrowths, personally.
Oh wait, do we kill the scout first because he has to run all the way over there?
Do we
I don't
want to kill the
remember.
middle protector actually, not the left one first?
Well, because
Yeah.
Only kill the one in front of us and not to our left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you carefully pull him without pulling to the right?
Yeah, I can pull it right now.
I mean, if everyone backs up, we can just MD.
Right, please up by the stairs. All the way by the stairs.
We have plenty of MDs. These hunters have been doing it since Classic.
Why are we not pulling one on the left? What was that?
So the scout runs to the left.
Scout runs that way.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Just making
coming.
the scout run faster or run farther.
We won't pull it right here. But yeah, if a hunter could pull, let's go.
Cursor, go for it. Thank you.
All of a sudden, my pull timer ain't working. Lovely.
So good. We never used one on MC. We lived.
Sweet.
Watch it through a little bit. Alright.
Can you turn off trees?
I think if you do your particle density all the way down, I think it'll do it.
If you invest enough in oil, you'll get that.
Just don't call him the Lorax.
Oh, definitely calling the Lorax.
Okay,
Those
we're
trees
gonna-
aren't. Those trees are fine.
Guys, real quick. My mark of the Illidori thing that randomly hands those out. If your bags are full, it's gonna go to someone else. I don't know who the first one was, but your bags were full. So grats HPR, but
I'm gonna
check your bags if you want marks.
I'm gonna distract him. Count 2, 1, distract.
I put
I keep a spot open for marks. Casters ready?
I keep a spot
on 5.
4.
It doesn't tell me who it was.
Start casting when we can. Blow them the fuck up. Boom. Awesome. Get your
You can
marks.
see where that guy was running.
Yeah.
Almost like that's the intention.
Canada.
Not the best place for that.
It is north, not west, silly.
But he was running.
Please be mindful of your consecrations and all that other crap. Yeah, Condom is, well, he's out of raid now if you want to not. Okay, someone's is firing at Condom? What?
I need it.
Alright,
Let's just get it.
yep. Everybody on skull, please.
Cyclones 2 if you need.
Rin longbow, you can just LOS. You got that shitty one. That mind Z has it. Range focus on the tallest. Cabalist, whatever.
Yep. Where he's back by the stairs now. Cabalist, guys?
I think it's Cabal, right? Cabalist?
Yeah. Cabalist, Cabalist,
I would think
Cabalist. I really don't care.
CA boys.
We're just gonna call it a Kaboopop.
That's very unique.
Apparently that's what mine.
We're calling it the Kaboopop. There's the
Just
deep
that
priest.
a different name every single time.
Yep, Kaboopop.
Oh, that's the other too.
Well,
Cabagalist.
Alright, yeah, no one fucking died. Like, I'm happy about that.
I mean, the bad guys died.
So, we're getting our groove on.
5,
Like Stella
Four.
and shit.
3, 2,
We're nailing this trash. Let's go.
Like Stella.
Back on
I mean,
square,
to be
please.
fair, we're doing better than last week.
So that chain lightning is going to hit 10 people every single time, unless the original person resists it, which is possible. So
What's the original
saying
person?
aspect of the wild.
It's arcane damage. So
I need a doctor.
It's lightning,
Yeah.
but it's arcane.
Wand!
Wand.
Wand! And I don't remember.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh no.
Oh, that
Hate to
sucks.
see it.
I think maybe Red Stream.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey,
That's
there you
actually
go.
fucking
There's the 40
hilarious to me.
gold.
Holy crap.
Again, watch
Yeah.
the guy to the right.
Give us a countdown. MD's active.
5,
By the way,
Four,
Bennett, you can always
3, 2,
Shit, Hero
1.
and Yannick aren't here.
Yep. Well,
I mean,
sucks to
I
suck.
know Yannick is.
Oh, keep an
These guys fucking hit like trucks. Can we stack up, please? Everybody, please stack up on square.
they hit as hard as blood boil, by the way.
Someone nice. Please step up. Thank you.
They hit like giant robots? Who said that? No, of course. Good call. That's fact.
We all know he's gonna watch these VODs when he gets back.
I'm sure he's watching it right fucking now.
He better not be.
He's
If he's
totally
watching
not.
that now, he's gonna get a stern talk.
I've talked to him every day. He's not
NYC.
watching his VODs. He's not even asking questions about you guys.
That's how we know he's watching the VODs.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
Nah. I've seen how active they are. Yeah. He's sending me pictures and stuff. They're doing all the things.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I don't. Why would you say that?
Yeah, having a loving friendship is creepy. I get it.
Just because he checks his
Not
Insta
what he
doesn't mean
said.
he's being creepy.
Not what he said. All right, guys.
innocent.
So again, complicated pack. Everybody good? I'm gonna have.
So on the pull timer, once the MD goes out, whatever mages circle, just immediately blink and palm so it doesn't teleport into the raid, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Billy, is your palm available?
Note this MD's gonna have to be you, by the way.
5,
Sweet.
Four.
Can you mark a triangle to be shaped, or?
2, 1.
Okay. Well, that completely changes that.
You only
Might need to run that CD again.
Okay. I'll get triangle then.
Someone shot.
Someone shot the sheriff?
Yeah. Whatever. Concentrate, guys, please. Get the decreased. Good job. This is what I like. Go back to the priest. X. Everybody on X. Oh, I will. Don't worry. I fucking will.
So with these packs, it's really relatively simple that we don't need double sheep, so we can always have a palm up. And we do have our AoE pumpers, so if we can stack them all up and blow them up, packs will go faster.
Perfectly okay with that. That sounds actually like a goddamn great plan.
Did you see my message?
These are relatively easy.
He didn't ask. He was an officer question. Give me 1 second. I appreciate the fact that everyone's like, helpfully chiming in, but you need to kind of organize that as well.
You can mount those too.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. 100%. especially looking at meters. Congrats.
Whatever. Bragging about having a better weapon than me, you know?
That's true. Use a wand.
Did you see how many times she died in here so far? She deserves that wand.
The fact that she respects entirely for this raid is, yeah. Billy, can you get
I didn't
serval
even
this time?
know she respect.
I palmed last time.
Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Do you have
Do you
palm,
not have
Jamak?
palm?
I do not have palm. It's okay. This will be fine.
If the mangelings in the group were killing it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, we're good.
Reimburse Raymond.
I need to get closer.
Well, with her being the only
Oh, Mage is in the group.
she's just hard swapping a whole lot more.
Yeah, hard swapped.
Me
Skull.
around the corner, no one can see me.
That's still recharging.
Okay.
I panicked looking at
I just want you all to know, I really hope that my real life friends actually are not watching the goddamn stream right now.
I hope they are.
Here's
Okay.
a bad. Okay.
If progression was easy, it'd be boring.
Oh.
It doesn't, I mean, look. I'm okay with boring.
Ace is tanking a target.
Look, this is
Dawn Priest, please. Dawn Priest, please. Skull. No.
That
Go
one.
back. Thank you.
This is progression without our actual raid leader. I think we're doing just fine.
I appreciate you.
Guys, we're still on trash. We haven't even made it to the boss yet.
Boss is easy.
Exactly. It only
Boss
took us
is easy.
42 minutes to get this far on trash. We're doing great, guys.
I really, really hope that you are sarcastic at like your nephew's baseball game.
I don't think that turns off. That's the
Sarcasm
default.
doesn't turn off, but I haven't talked to my brother in probably 13 years. So
You have a brother?
This path's gonna walk right into us.
shocking, isn't it?
Please.
I think I've met your brother. Not if I distract it.
But when I have palm up. I have palm up.
Did my job.
Guys, try to
Both
try to rebuff people.
Who do you want MD'd in these situations, by the way?
Z, honestly.
Dessa, do it.
5,
That's a plot twist.
4, 3,
One more, Dessa.
2, 1.
Didn't do it.
Well, okay.
I would MDZ and then just do a multi-shot if the sheep isn't right in the front.
Even with like the Vindicators and stuff?
Yeah, because multi-shot threat is relatively weak, but the sheeps are generally pulling, and I've seen Mage eat a melee already.
Okay.
I'll show you how to eat a melee.
Please don't.
My body's hurt.
You know what? If I didn't say that, it'd be weird.
You saying it is still weird, so it doesn't change.
I know, but it would be even more weird. Everybody down school, please. I fucking hate mages. I'm self-loathing enough to where I want to kill these mages. These
If I
archmages,
kill
by
one
the
of
way.
these mages, I think of Calentol. Anybody's old get that reference.
There's a repair bot in the back, way in the back. Way
Repeat once or twice.
back.
Fancy
Almost
dropped it.
Why?
like you have to go outside.
I feel like... Why?
But I'm grateful either way.
I love the fact that people drop repair bots so far away from the group just so they can get theirs.
Well, look, if we didn't have ninjas, they wouldn't.
Thieves abound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually
yeah,
they're
of
just
course.
memeing, like, don't give you controls.
Yeah, but that feels like a weird move to have to ask.
Alright, I don't have
to
palm.
ask you
There's
for my
miscommunication,
belongings.
but-
So MD to Z?
It's like a little mini game.
Yes.
Sounds great to me. Do a full timer, please.
I'm waiting for the stragglers.
You have less than 21 seconds.
Mancock,
Never mind.
where you at?
I'm repairing.
We had to trade some gold around. To
5,
don't worry about it.
He'll be
4,
back, it's
3,
fine.
2, 1.
Take all the repair.
I think he stores up on
Mine.
gold.
I store them with
No auctions.
Don't worry.
There's Vindicators in the raid.
There's a mage in the raid.
Everybody on the is on Skull.
In fairness, the Vindicator was walked directly to where they were supposed to go based on the MD.
No, that's fine. MD's fine. Everybody down Skull.
The Vindicators.
That's why I was asking beforehand, because I figured it might go to Tardy, but I wasn't sure.
I just asked because I don't want to get HOTS right on beforehand.
Who changed the details name to Jake?
Jake from State Farm?
It's Sun Mode.
Nice. They're real.
What are they up to or down to now that it's been out for a minute?
700 goals. I've been monitoring them.
They've gone up?
No, they've gone down.
They were like 230, yeah.
I thought you said they were like 600. Or is that what you're projecting them to be at?
I'm projecting them to be 600 in like next week.
They're 600 right now.
I need to
They're 700.
Well, they did go up.
That's not ready yet. I don't think that's right yet. Hang on.
Okay, what a tease.
We're having a good time. Did everyone get a res? Did you get a res? Okay.
Everybody
here. And suffer for eternity.
We're just gonna pull the big guy, go down this hall and pull the big guy?
Yeah, we can pull the big guy.
He's gonna walk into us, so.
Yeah.
So is another Pat.
Everybody come in this room.
Unless the Pat we just killed.
No, I think it's...
No, it's walking up the ramp.
I'm gonna distract the Pat that's coming.
Oh, we don't have the group. We don't have everybody here.
Everyone get in this hallway and not in that circle room.
We have Pat behind us, I distracted them.
Pull your totems if they're in that,
Walk the Protector like a little more into the hallway, maybe.
Yep, we'll just a little bit more towards the boss. Yeah, the Pat's about to come up, so as soon as this is down, we're gonna need tanks to turn the fuck around and go into that room to pick up. It's gonna be kind of an on-the-fly mark, but go back to the room and get ready, tanks. I'm going to sheet pull.
I distracted. Send the best.
I appreciate the distract. Pick my targets, please. Priest, then Vindicator.
Right, if you don't want me on Vindicators, what do you want me on?
Do you have any Vindicators? You just rip it off of Z.
Yeah. I think the MD targets, if there's confusion, I think that it was mainly, correct me if I'm wrong, but just for the pull, not necessarily what we do after the pull.
So basically, Z, because he has the largest amount of AoE threats, is the safest to end him, so it doesn't go to somebody squishy. I have perfect faith in all the tanks' ability to pull single target threats. That's just my thinking. Maybe I'm in the
Are any of the tanks considered squishy?
No, but I am. So whenever I got clapped,
But when we MD
he's not
targets,
talking about tanks being squishy.
Well, that's what I mean. Like when we MD a single target, the group gets the shared threat.
We have to head towards square.
Do we have to kill us down here?
No, but people want trash loot.
Let me go back. Guys, we're gonna head towards square.
Yes.
What if your carapace is down there, Rancy?
He's already here.
Ain't gotta tell him twice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm out of range.
Okay.
What are you okay?
Billy and I are doing the same targets.
And why this is it, right? Boss.
No, this is it. Yeah, boss and X.
X.
Please don't let Z die.
I'm gonna stay on Z.
Nice. So
our angle down here sucks.
Yeah, fuck this tree. Yannick says fuck the skull. I'm gonna say screw the axe.
Aim for the circle.
You have to say it with a lot more vindication.
It's too far
Cuddle
away.
balls. Let's go, guys. What do you guys?
That one works.
Skull. There's a skull. When there's a skull, let's kill the skull.
Oh, somebody broke the sheep out
That was
last
my
week.
fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's
fine.
I love how apologetic everybody is whenever Yannick's not here.
I am trying.
we raised the ratio of Canadians in the raid when Yannick's not here.
Wow,
so.
that's actually. I didn't think about that. I don't know how I feel, good or bad.
Sorry if it makes you feel bad.
I'm just not good at.
It's like Australian.
It's now boss time, guys.
Not boss time? We still have more trash?
It's still more trash?
No.
Boss time.
That's boss time.
Boss time, bro.
You can't go that any further that way.
That we actually
Yeah.
just have to. Yeah.
Fox said it's now boss time, and Jay heard it's not boss time, and then Jamak was like, wait, it's not boss time, and that was pretty funny.
So wait, is it boss time?
I really hope you never have kids.
I also don't
even know what you're
rambling
about.
But I was just saying what happened. I don't know what has to do with having kids. It is what happened.
It's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened. I just heard you say it.
Factually incorrect.
I'm gonna mute you, Z.
All right, buddy. You can mute me. That's fine.
You're just wrong.
I can just leave if you want. I don't fucking care.
Okay, so Calgos, this beady-eyed dragon that wanted to be a rhinoceros.
Moving on.
Yeah. Nice try. But no. You got it backwards, I
Spikes around
guess?
the neck.
It's got a little horn in the front and a big horn.
Oh, I wasn't here last week.
Little
Should I be floating, or am I going to be like assigned a specific group to go down with?
We're doing groups. Basically, so for those who have or have not on this fight, there are groups that will be assigned for the portals. The one thing that was tripping us up last week was that based upon whoever was portaled first, and then figuring out who goes with that. The one thing that definitely needs to improve on this poll, or tonight, is looking at your debuff once you come up from the shadow realm, the upside down. I really want to call it the upside down. I know Yannick is sold on the.
You're talking. Do it. Do whatever you want.
So the upside down. So you like the upside down or shadow realm?
Way better than down.
Okay, so the upside. If you go to the upside down, as soon as you come back, you have a debuff for a minute. That's when, if you guys remember, we stacked because
In
you
the
can't
center.
be correct. But we'll have correct in the center. However, once you have about 10 seconds left on that debuff, you need to get out of the raid. This entire fight is about survivability. We have the healing, we have the DPS. It's just all a fuck ton of mechanics, chaos in your face all at once. It gets hectic. It's really easy to get confused.
What he was doing though was he was doing for the DPS, it was the groups, but he had all the healers separated out into like groups of 2.
Yeah, 2 to 3.
Right.
So it was like me and Yannick would go down first, and then Rainbow and Blue, and then Praetora and anybody.
Also with decurses, right? So we're like literally right now working on groups.
Yeah.
That will go down.
Okay.
However, also just as far as just the overall mechanics of the fight, decurses, we're going to wait till there's 10 seconds left. Oh, that fucking Thames pack. Do I not have that? I thought I already have that.
It helps for this fight a lot. If anyone doesn't have the Thames pack installed, I would install it.
Yeah,
if it was installed by somebody else, like if somebody else shared it last week, it's going to let you download it again from him.
Yeah.
So you may already have it. If you don't, then download it.
I also linked in Guild the Calgos sync, where you can tell the health of both bosses.
Oh, nice.
Then you logged out so we can download it.
Okay, I'm going back.
Yeah, it failed.
Thanks, dude.
I always forget that with weak auras.
It just works the same way as Basically, is what's his name and AQ40, right?
Not necessarily, because
what's his
in
face?
AQ40 you could control when you come up. This you cannot. You are down there for a solid minute. So with this fight, once you come up, you have a debuff for, I believe, 60 seconds before you can take another portal down. However, once you take that first portal down to the upside down, it's all timed. Like, there is no calculating, I need to be looking for portals or anything. As soon as you get transported to the upside down, you're going to be down there for a very certain amount of time, which is 1 minute flat. You stack behind the boss, you kill it, and then you automatically get transported up. That's when you get into the middle with the rest of the group that is waiting for their debuff to expire. As soon as that debuff expires, you have to be looking for another portal to go down to the upside down. There's once those groups have been established from you taking the first portal down, for the rest of the fight, all you're doing is looking at your debuff and trying to get back to the upside down in order to wipe the stacks from the arcane damage shit that he does.
Buff.
Therefore, from the what?
Finish.
Say that again, Ritz?
Arcane Buffet.
Arcane Buffet, correct. It's mainly the chaos of trying to figure out the groups as who first gets ported. That is the entire clusterfuck at beginning. Because with the debuff, as you come up, it's not going to, target random players. It's going to do a group of the first, 5 that went down. So it's basically all about positioning. I'm sure you guys know this. There's people here who were here last week. I was here last week, but I was not in the group that actually downed him in the end. So this is still a learning experience for me as well. But the one thing is it's chaos is first and the consistency as we go through the fight. So we're getting
add something.
True. I'm getting that list out right now.
Okay, so another thing that I noticed that from all the information I've seen about this fight is it's important to hero when you're down under. So say melee group gets ported first, we all go down. As soon as we get a tank on that boss, we're heroing. Like, you do
Make
not
sure
want to
your
hero
group
on
is
top.
there.
You want to make sure your group is there, number one. Number two, you never want a hero up top, because we even ran into it last week. The damn dragon's dying faster than the demon. You gotta get that demon down. And
Which is also why you have to go downstairs as soon as possible, guys.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, so can you heal the tank NPC that's down low?
No.
No, not unless you're down there. No, the NPC, no.
If you're down low, yes. Yes, heal him.
No, not you cannot.
Not the NPC. Okay.
The NPC, you cannot. You are not able to heal the NPC Caligos in the upside down.
Okay.
He is able to tank. It's okay.
No. Our tank is the one that we're healing down there.
Correct. So if there's like an oh shit button where there's not enough healers down there, before the tank taunts off of the human form of Caligos, it's like a buffer for making sure that your entire group's down there. Because if the tank gets down there and taunts off and there's no healers or no decurses, whatever, and just gets clapped, we're kind of all fucked. Yeah. Therefore, that's what him being down there is for.
I have a follow-up question.
What is your question?
Is there a tank assigned to go down with the first portal if a tank isn't portaled immediately?
Yes. We are...
Okay, good.
Yes. Did we not do that last week?
We did do that. Tardy was going down the first portal, and I was going down the third portal when Z started on the boss. That's how we did it last week.
It also just depends on RNG, because...
Yeah, sometimes it... Of course,
it's gonna port the wrong person, of course, so...
It is RNG heavy. I just want to make sure we had that aspect.
No, absolutely. No, you're totally correct. Like the hardest part about this boss is the beginning. It's the clusterfuck of figuring things out on the fly that makes it so difficult. Once that gets organized, which, like I said, I'm gonna do my best, guys. I'm trying. I appreciate you all for listening. But like trying to organize from the beginning to the end is the hard part. Once we have that rotation down, I love how HBR is fishing, nothing. That's when we get into the swing of things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Cool. So I'm getting... Yes.
So after we port back up, we're standing in the middle until 60 seconds pass, and then we're looking for another portal, is what you're saying?
Yes, so whenever you come up from the upside down, you have a debuff for 60 seconds that makes you not be able to be teleported back down. Like either hit with the portal, because the people that get hit with a hit and therefore create a portal also does 5k damage to whoever they are around within 8 yards.
Okay, so as it's nearing 0 seconds on the debuff, then you
need to get away from... Exactly.
Okay.
And it's going to be you and everybody and 4 other people who already have the debuff. So you need to spread out from each other. So if you have a range 8 or range 9, awesome. I will take that in consideration. Thank you. A little late at the moment though. So basically we're going to have one group. Here's the confusing part. And I know everybody's willing to pull. It's like I said, communication and correct. Okay, so I'm going to answer about 5 questions right now because I just got whispered all at once. Number 1, hold off on the consumes. I'm sorry if they're ticking off. If you need consumes, I will happily try to get you some more. No stress about them falling off. That's why, but for the bosses, that's when we're going to consume. Oh my god. I will let you know when we're rebuffing, when we're popping consumes, and when we're going. Okay? I appreciate everybody's willingness to just chill the fuck out for a second.
Also,
when you come up from the portal... What?
I said, let's let Jamak quarterback it.
Thank you. So, someone also brought up a good point. That debuff, you come up, you have a debuff, you group in the center. As soon as the debuff is about to go off, within 10 seconds, that's just a nice buffer to try to figure out who the fuck you're getting away from, because there's going to be people already out there and around, and also the 4 other people that have the debuff expiring at the same time you do. So as soon as that debuff goes off, you need to be away from other people, but you also immediately need to start looking for another portal to take down. The stacks of the arcane buffet, and also trying to find a portal in order to go down and damage the upside down boss is the rotation, right? So does anyone have any questions about that as far as portals? The mechanics of getting down and then, because you're automatically going to be transported back up. Go with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for the groups, we're going to have a group for the melee, which includes tanks. And then we're going to have 3 groups that are spread out. One where... right under where the head of the dragon is right now, right in the middle, and then 2 groups both parallel across the diameter. So one will be over. I don't have. Someone sent me flares. I'm not an engineer on this character currently, so I apologize. I don't have flares.
You don't have to be an engineer to use the flares, just to make them.
I feel so dumb right now. For real.
You just learned something new.
I did not know that.
Yannick was an engineer.
You're learning.
I did not know that. I have all my flares are on my warrior, who is an engineer. That sucks. Anyway, can I borrow flares then?
You could be a couple weeks before TBC gets here and not know how Zanz's work. You know.
I gave Yannick 200. I don't have any spares.
Yeah. Z, you are amazing. Thank you so much, Z. So, those trees suck balls. Why are they like that? Right, I hope this works out right. Is there?
My bad. It's the healing spec, okay?
This is generally where the 3 groups are going to be. The purple and the white flare are going to be up just a little bit because you want it to be parallel, right? From across the diameter. And yeah, I laughed. Ha ha ha. So when we go there, Prey, do you have the groups?
Groups? Portal groups?
Correct.
I feel good about portal groups. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'd like to be wrong.
Only one way to find out.
I can say out loud what I feel good about.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, tanks, you know your order for tanks. You're just going to keep doing your thing just like you did last time. All of you were here.
So Tardy on 1, me on 3, and Z starts on the boss.
Correct.
Yes.
Jay, I just sent you an image just to make sure that that's you're cool with that. That's what I'm basing it off of.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks right. That looks very right to me. But for me, I would say whichever person, if someone gets pulled from group 3, 4, 5, that group is going down. Just your whole group. And that being how we do those things, and then I would send everyone but Benna from group 2 with the first group regardless.
I will type these out.
Well, with group 2, it's just me and Nilth, right? Or are you sending Cinders down intentionally as a healer?
Cinders and Tardy down as well, yeah.
Okay, so Jay, people already have these?
People, I mean, it's just your parties. I'm looking at your party right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just basing it on parties, guys. So everyone in group 2 except Benna will go in the first portal no matter what. And then between 3, 4, and 5, whoever gets picked, and if it's not a person from 3, 4, or 5, then we will just, if it's 1 or 2, then we will just assume it's going to be 2. I mean 3. We just assume it's yeah. I'm all for that.
So let's just say, since portal group is basically, or the first portal is taking 2 groups. Let's say if you miss your portal, you go the next one regardless.
If you miss a portal, yeah, like
That's probably wait till you have like 8 stacks.
I'd probably just go.
Yeah, because if they're waiting on you to do lust.
It just depends on the person.
Here's the deal about lust. Everyone's going to be really concerned with that. This entire fight is about survivability and timing both the percentage of health, because once any one of them, and it's generally the dragon upstairs, once one of them hits 10%, they both enrage.
Yes.
Did we have an issue last time with everybody being down and not having enough people up at the end of it?
No. Dan, you move with group 3.
So that's the second.
That's still red charge.
Group 3, it'll just be whichever portal it is.
Okay. Whoever goes down, the melee. Gotcha.
Yeah, when the melee group goes down, you move with them. You are their decursor at 15 seconds. 10 to 15.
So that's another thing. With the decurses, I have decursive and it counts down and tells you how much time is left. We're gonna get as close to wait till about 10 seconds left. So between 15 and 10 seconds left.
I would rather you go early than late. But try to be as close as you can.
You gotta pay attention to those two, because if somebody's on the bottom and they don't get decursed and they show up on top, you gotta be ready for it.
Right. Okay. I know that maybe we should split up me and Billy.
I mean, we can. There's a druid going with every single party except one, technically. And we're kind of spreading. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like we should have to. Every group has one.
Yeah, I just don't want to take GCDs away from a healer. That's the only thing I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a person, make sure it's enabled.
Rainbow, when the second group goes, I want you to go with them, please. And then I'll float and watch, and Spud, you float and watch. I'll wait. Spud, you can go at 4, and I'll go at probably way later.
Did you say when I'm going?
You're going with your party?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically what we're going to do is we have the melee with the tanks, obviously, up to where the tail is now. I personally want his back feet where that tree is over there, and his front feet where the other tree is, where we are looking to the left. So his head is going to be just by, if not in front of that tree. Therefore, his midsection Again, if we draw a diameter, we'll be going through this rug. Does that make sense?
Is his midsection? You said he's tanking the head on the left or the right from where we are now?
His head will be on the left from where we are now. So basically,
whenever
I
we
want
come up from the teleport, though, I kept coming up almost like right on his tail.
But you just listen. Ideally, the boss is as perpendicular to the wall as possible. Note the tail shouldn't be in the middle.
Correct.
That's the thing. We're working out.
So if you mirror this on the other side, his head will be where the purple flare is, and his tail or back feet will be where the green is. So we will be in between. Okay. So this purple carpet that we're on right now will be the width that we are available on the other side. I just want him as I don't want wands. I don't want anything to happen as long as this is all about placement. From standing not. 1 second.
What are the healer groups?
The what?
The healer groups? Like, didn't we have healers separated to
we do.
different groups?
We do.
And
so
those groups?
So, yes. Group 2 is going at the start, no matter what, which includes Cinders. And then 3, 4, and 5 have a healer assigned to them already. 4 has got Blue, 5 has got Shiftrick, and Printic is going with Group 3 at all times. Spud's going at 2. I mean, Rainbow's going at 2, Spud's going at 4, and I will go whenever.
So do we have a set rotation, or are we waiting for to call out who individually is being ported down? Because I'm willing to try either strat.
Just call it out. Just figure based on
whoever
whoever
gets TP.
Yeah,
let's just see what happens.
Cool. So
and again, if the person is in Group 1 that gets teleported down at the very beginning, we will just go 1, 2, and 3. Just on the very first one.
Correct. I do not want a lot of crosstalk in this, just considering how chaotic it can be. However, I do want raiders to, if you get ported, be like, I know Rezai doesn't use a mic, so maybe say something to raid and I'll say something. But if Spud gets, transported down, be like, Spud Light group, blah, 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 down.
Fail me.
Just real quick. It lets everybody notice, like, okay, boom.
Eternity.
Does that make sense?
Just give Rezia...
if Rezia doesn't make sense, we go down in the first portal anyways. It's a non-issue.
Perfect. Awesome.
We're circling the drain.
Perfect. There we go.
Hey, man. Depends on if it's counterclockwise or clockwise.
Stop.
Are you in Australia?
Not yet.
Countdown.
Countdown.
It does help if everybody mounts
to make
up.
the consume call before we...
Yeah.
If you yes, everybody buff up. Consume
Full
up on
consumes.
Well, yes.
We should drink some.
Yeah.
That was good.
So if everybody mounts up while we run in, no one really has to thread the line of not getting in or not. Just smooth that out. I'm not making that timer.
Not everybody has food buff yet.
If you type pull 0, it zeroes the timer out. Pulls.
Ignore the timer.
There you go.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
That's how you cancel a timer.
Pull 0? I thought it was just /pull again. So,
This is the one we want the violet badge on, right?
This is the one.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you have
arcane.
Not for healers, though.
Healers, it'd be cool if you had a pin under the null rune, Just an arcane necklace with an on use. It's pretty cool.
The cloak is also, I think, the meta arcane resist item right now.
Yeah.
It's the best bet, but you use what you got.
Yeah. Healers, it'd be cool to have necklace and cloak.
Something we can talk about after raid. However, yes, if you have any arcane resistance, put it on now, please. We'll do one last ready check so we can get this rolling.
Sims look good.
Look like everybody, yeah.
Bus look good.
It does. I'm just making sure. Everyone is ready. Senor, please put a countdown, pull timer whenever you're ready.
Senior starting.
Yeah. No, Z is the starting tank.
Okay, Z. I'm gonna, you know what? How about this? There we go.
5, 4, 3,
Don't laugh at me, Blue.
1.
Everybody in. Closes you out.
Please get in.
Be a slave to malady.
You're in. Okay. Just relax. Let him get it in position, guys.
Remember 8 yards. Placement and not killing yourself is the #1 best thing.
Once you find a nice spot that you're not next to somebody, stop moving.
Correct.
Remember, some of us have to be in a certain spot to be able to hit the two.
So who? Oh, sorry.
Rainbow, can you scoot up like 1? Thank you so much. Perfect. Portal cinders, and it's over on the left side.
You went 3. You should be down. Groups 2, groups 3. Group 3. That's a melee group. Why did you go down?
Oh, you are down.
Healers, I'm gonna taunt.
Why did you go down?
You know what? Because I got a little fucking excited.
I missed it on the opposite side of the
Takanu did not go down.
Billy went
Group
down.
4.
4 come.
Graham lost.
Group 4 go down, I guess?
Yes. 4 down.
Exit reset.
Giggle waiting for you in Europe.
Sorry, he moved.
Okay, as soon as you were down in the upside down, pop your cooldowns.
Group 5, you're going down now?
The first group that went down, you're about to be ported up here in about 8 seconds. That means as soon as you get up, get to the middle, group up, wait for your debuff to go away, and then you're automatically looking for another portal.
Okay. I'm waiting till the last second. I have that while matching.
Okay.
I got portal down. Please watch Z. Who's even up?
Yeah, keep Z up, keep Z up, keep Z up. Remember, you can bubble off your stacks. Call out when you're going to do it.
He already did it.
Okay.
You need me to take it when I know. Alright, 1 more stack, you can take it, that's 6. Here's whenever you want it.
What's the percent up top?
Percent up top is
47.
Okay, we're a little up. We're about 10%. The head down below. Keep everything. Yeah,
That's fine. We have 15 seconds on first group's debuff going away.
Losing a tank down bottom in 2 seconds. So.
I'll take the next
8 seconds. Debuff goes away. Spread out, guys. First group spread out. Automatically looking for your other portal. Click it if you can. I'm right next to the portal. Clicking it.
I feel like we should have more people down below right now.
Down below.
If you're supposed to be coming back down, you need to go. Melee group, about to go
Get
back
behind him as soon as you're down here.
I got him on Z.
Get behind him.
Bottom.
That's still rejoicing.
Oh, resist.
Duck on these totems and everything behind me, please.
Supposed to go down soon. You can get it, senior.
Yeah, I'm coming. Haunted.
Melee group back down.
Yeah,
Melee.
I want to get down top is 17.
You gotta resist. He is dead.
Stop damage on the dragon. What's the percent below? 28.
27.
Please stop damage up top. If you can go down, you need to go down.
Can we get a res on Z?
Is he up? Yeah, no. Yeah, we need a res on Z.
You're downstairs,
If you
pop
can
all
go
your
down,
cooldowns.
if you can go down, you need to go down.
If you can go down, click on a portal to go down.
He is up.
We're at 15%.
Dragon's at 14.
Push. 12, 10, push.
Everybody push.
You want to taunt panel?
Yes. Give me the taunt.
Yes.
Take it.
As soon as you're up top, yeah, as soon as you're up top, go to the middle.
Bottom's dead. Bottom's dead. Stop coming down.
Yeah, don't take a portal anymore. Just kill him.
Can I get Mark of the Wild on Z?
No,
And
just
fort?
fucking push him.
Okay.
Yes, healers, please give him one. He needs that.
Just keep everybody alive. Everybody's coming up.
Alright, probably take that off of him as soon as you get up.
No, he's up.
Anybody taunt?
Nobody's up.
I'm coming up in 10 seconds.
I died, I'm down.
Heals on Z. He's back up.
Watch your decurses too.
Z's down at bottom.
Right here.
Party's up in this thing.
Good job.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Well done.
Bang, baby.
I really appreciate you guys dealing with my version of the 35 seconds explanation, but I really appreciate everybody's. I really do appreciate everybody's cooperation for that.
Yeah, they're bringing the big guns. What can I say?
I almost met Mancock's resurrection.
Make sure
Only
you
got
loot your
2 though.
badges.
There's a
got
pack
3.
coming.
Yeah, the patch. Yeah.
Don't shoot him, Isaiah. Don't.
Oh,
What are you?
Oh, dang.
Oh my god. Okay.
Stacking. Combat engaged.
Everybody stack. Everybody.
Everybody panic!
Isaiah is trying to be the new Comstock, and I don't know if I'm upset about it, but this is the last time I'm going to think about whether or not I'm upset about it. It's not going to happen again.
I've never been more proud of you, Isaiah.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. We're gonna live. We're gonna live.
Everything's fine.
We talk about why you're fired. Like
I'm living my dreams right now.
Hanging
That's
out.
what I'm doing.
All right, let me do some loot.
Yeah, like
Feel good
like,
about it.
Dude, I know.
Is it gonna drop 3 of the same one every time?
It didn't.
We got 2 and 1.
You got 2.
2 and
Oh,
1.
okay.
One proc,
got the-
2 bank.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I got Vank. I got 2 Vanks. Oh, we got 2. We got a tie there.
No, you don't.
Perfect.
No, but there's 2. Yeah.
No, but,
Yeah, but there's 2.
yeah, Iris is missing.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
hey, you're right. They both
So it's
just
perfect.
go out.
That moment when you realize you don't have to make a decision as Loot Council. Freaking mwah, chef's kiss.
And Yannick's not here, so HPR gets the bracers of the other one.
There. Both mages have their sheep targets, whatever they are.
I'm not up there right now.
Well, yeah, we're not pulling.
Oh shit! I got bracers after I just had these fucking chances.
Yeah, that's why.
way.
All right, I am up here.
Can we get a double palm sheep pull and then a LOS around the corner for all the Kabbalists?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm just like really happy that it just fucking happened.
Sounded like a restaurant order.
Hey,
So
Didn't
I-
just
I have
happen.
circle.
You worked for it. We worked
Billy,
for
you
it.
have
We
triangle.
made it happen.
2,
Clear comms, please.
1.
God. Ready? Set. Go.
who is linking the world?
I mean, it's yellow. Who else is it gonna be?
I hadn't actually seen it.
Guys, please. I don't want to die in the church. You're doing so fucking.
That is the RLO way.
God damn it.
It's like we did something impressive. We gotta like suck.
Alright, skulls in the back, please.
I changed it because everybody was on the other one.
Everyone knows.
Nice.
You
I
actually
actually
can't.
like
You actually can't log DPS when you're up at the top and people on the bottom, vice versa.
What's the timer on the freeze
logs
trap?
are always broken for this fight. So
Freeze traps up.
Just kill the skull that we have now.
I'm gonna go
Sounds
back
like
and I'm
it
gonna
needs to be a
resheep
double.
my target. It's 10 seconds left.
Did you forget
That's
to
such
like
a
do
beautiful
your
garden of
cooldowns?
totems.
no, like I'm serious. I was number 1. That's why I'm trolling.
Everybody LOS the Cabbalas in here, please, so we don't like accidentally fuck up the sheets. Thank you.
If somebody break the skull and just LOS it,
I will break it. Nice. See? See?
Master spell is this.
Working on it.
Yeah, it is supposed to do any damage.
Wow, I dropped 3 BOEs and not all of them were garbage.
Really?
No, it was a 2 greens and a
Jeez.
By the way, Jay, I'm not recording any of that at the moment. I'm sorry. So
It auto records. You know.
cool.
Thank you.
Yo, if we can just
That's
keep
fine.
getting Vanquisher bracers, that'd be great.
I would really like to see more conk. Now?
No.
Hold, friends. There's
Oh,
an
you see that really
election to be had before
Blue
this
open tree,
devil
where are you?
meets his
No, you're
fate.
right there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that was me
Jamon.
that did the
Where
open trade.
is
Yeah, yeah.
Umbina?
I didn't open trade. I
What
didn't do
has
shit. What do
become
I need to
of
do?
Kalik?
It automatically happens.
It
If you
automatically
open
happens.
trade, it just happens.
Lizard.
That's cool. That's really
Did anybody hands? Whose name's on these? Oh, just everyone.
So, real quick, I have not been this far.
I've been this far.
I know you have. And I'm not discounting anyone's input. However, I've already talked with this person at length,
You
and I
will
really like
tell me where
what
they
we've
are.
talked about so far. I'm not discounting anyone else, and I'm sure that people have done it multiple different ways. However, Ritz is going to explain this boss.
For sure.
Yes.
What I've been asking for.
If you don't, if you're not willing to do that, that's fine. But I need for you to let me know.
All Alright, so basically, when this ice breaks, everybody's gonna go to the left, so you don't immediately pull the boss. That would be very bad. We are going to do three groups of split DPS. Melee, you're gonna be on the side.
Malagos,
You're never gonna get hit. Yeah, you. All you get to do is sit there and pump. I expect you to be carrying the fight, please and thank you. Ranged, you have the more complicated job of arranging yourself into a triangle behind your assigned tank, whatever that assigned tank is. Tanks, when you are tanking, please, whenever you are going to be taunting off the other tank, please say taunting in 3, 2, 1. That gives your healers enough time to blanket hots you, so you don't immediately fall over and die. That is bad. I'll leave the assignments to the big.
Rather than assignments, basically this boss, this big old ugly ass dude.
Maybe went to the wrong side. I saw them. They can't cross.
NYC and Cinders come the other way.
No.
Gus, please don't.
If you're on the other side, don't. Yeah, we'll summon you.
I wasn't down. I was just I hadn't dropped down yet because I wasn't sure.
you were just.
Right last time.
No, those guys.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Did you say where the healers were gonna stand? Just spread out.
So we're gonna spread in triangles behind a tank. The range has to be split evenly behind 2 tanks. Healers should generally be closer to the tanks than the ranged. Range is going to be further back. This allows the healers to heal the burn targets. Burn targets, if you are ranged, you have to go place yourself behind the melee. If you do not, you will not get heals and you will die. That is bad. We want you to live. Melee, if you get burned, you just stand there and just continually do stuff. If you're a warrior, congrats, you get more rage. Woo.
Do we have specific... So like I'm in group 5. Is there a specific tank that I need to be standing behind?
That is up to Jamak and Jay. But basically, you're going to have 9 people on left tank, 9 people on right tank.
I'm gonna take this over for a second. So, opposite of dragons, there's in front of, behind, and one to the side. You have a couple abilities in phase, which is Meteor Strike, and where you need to be behind him, or Meteor Slash, I believe.
Meteor Slash.
Okay.
So
the reason why you need
Meteor
2 main
Slash-
groups is because it does, I believe, like 20 is it 20k damage?
Split cleave, yeah.
Yeah, it's a split cleave, so the entire raid needs to be in a group, or half of the raid needs to be in a group, and the other half needs to be in a group to split this damage.
The thing is, it's also going to put a debuff on you after you take the damage, which is it's going to increase the fire damage you take, which is very bad. It's the reason why you do not want to have burn plus that. So as soon as you get burned and you're ranged, you have to get out of your assigned spot and go stand by the melee, because melee will never be getting hit by it.
Correct.
So fire resist aura?
Fire, you cannot fire or resist except for the initial application.
Speaking of, fix your resist gear real quick.
Yeah.
So Mancook did post a image, which is roughly what we're looking at.
Under screenshots, or where do we?
Under screenshots and pics.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's his face? Like to the left, like the tip of the triangle?
His face is where it says Brutalis.
His face will be where the MT is.
The the other MT. Like there's 3 on the picture.
Yeah, so
the hollowed out one is just the pole position. The MT is where the main tank will be standing. That's where Brutalis' face will be, and then they'll swap it like when they taunt swap. So you'll either have his like front back or his front side or back side.
So let's see if we can get Tardy to stand on square right now. And And then if we can get Senior to stand on square right now. Cool. That is generally your tank positions, except we're going to scoot further that way, but I just don't want to get close. Whoever we decide we're going to have be the main tank, more than likely Senior. Senior's going to start here, going to face tank it after an MD pull, and then immediately rotate it to his tanking position. That way it is going to be perfectly lined up between the two tanks. Now, can we just get people to, I don't know, pick a tank you want to stand behind? I don't know if Jay or Jamak have a assignment sheet or not.
Well, basically, our group 4, is going to be behind Senor. And to my understanding, it's Z's going to be healing for this fight because it's extremely healer intensive, and we need 2 tanks. Therefore, Tardy and Senor should already have a brute set put together. Correct?
So,
yes.
They should.
Tardy, yes.
Yep. So we
cool.
just.
So.
Never mind.
No, that's okay. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say on the screenshot it showed 3 main tanks, but I saw where it's talking about he just pulls it to the side. So
yeah, that's just for a reference. That's not necessarily what we're exactly doing. It's just for a reference of like to give people a visual. I have some spreadsheets up. I just don't know how to copy from this Google spreadsheet I'm looking at in order to not give like an entire file. I can.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just saying that it shows only 2 main tanks, but I didn't realize that one of them was just shadowed out, saying that hey, pick it up and move it to the side. So there's a pick a tank. It doesn't matter basically.
Yeah.
Just as long as we swap or even out the healers.
Everybody, please put range 5. Do not have anybody in that range 5. Because while we're pulling and DPSing Brutalis, he's going to do an ability called Burn. Burn is going to be basically like a Curse of Agony. It's not going to do a lot of damage at the start, but near the end of it, it's going to start trucking. This will be every 20 seconds, it will be applied to a random person in the raid. If you are ranged, you have to get out of the group you're in, because if you eat a meteor slash when you have burn, you will die.
Also, be very careful though, because you can spread it to your fellow teammates.
That is why we were spreading 5 yards.
Exactly.
So if a range gets it, you do not run through anybody. You will basically run around people so you can get out of the raid. If you do not and you spread it, that's just an additional burn that's on the raid, and it's going to make the healer sweat just that little bit more.
Correct. That's why the healers are going to be a little bit closer to the tank, because once everything's positioned, you cannot move. Therefore, you need to be within range of those that you are healing, so that all of the ranged can basically backpedal and then go around. I'm going to paste the spreadsheet of what I'm looking at, and this is just a huge ass spreadsheet that I have that I've been going off of. You can scroll down to Brutalis and it will show you, or scroll over to Brutalis and it will show you the image that I'm looking at. It's a little bit less cluttered.
Where are you posting it?
In screenshots. Oh no, in WoW only. Okay. I'm sorry, I put it in WoW only. It's the Cosmophiles symbol. That's okay.
So I don't know how Jamak or Jay want to do it, but I would definitely have one druid assigned to burns at all times, and then having somebody that has direct heals to target the burn targets in the last 10 seconds, which would be basically the main druid healer on burn targets would be calling out like, hey, Schmuckatelli, please heal burn. Something like that.
We have direct heals. But, like, would a regrowth be good enough?
You basically, it can. It's just, will you be able to run your hots on all 3 burns and be able to do a direct heal? Because after 60 seconds, you're going to be managing 3 burns at all times.
I'll do that job.
Okay. So, with melee group,
if you need one.
Yeah, Precursor, thank you for figuring that for me. I couldn't figure out how to put just that image. So as melee group, you see where you were going to be, correct? Yes. How about this? Tell me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to all melee?
Stand on the side. Hell yeah.
Right, but technically speaking, it's going to be Brutalis's left side.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Therefore, the range will always be backpedaling, going around, and going to his right side. Any questions for that? So for the decurses, I mean, we have a druid in pretty much every damn group. It should not be an issue. We're going to have group 4 on. Let me get my flares out. Basically, his butt side is going to be there, correct?
Can I interrupt and ask one favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you put, like, maybe one mage on each side? Because whenever the trees have to decurse, it does take us out of form.
And confirm decursing is a pain.
So if we swap back into tree form, we're wasting a lot of mana doing that and GCs.
Okay.
I do have a question on that. What decurse do you use on Brutalis?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that too. He doesn't have curse.
Yeah, dude, you had me so freaking confused. I'm like, there's a decurse? Like,
he doesn't curse anything.
He said decurse. I just went with that. If there's not a decurse, okay.
I thought I was insane. Thank you for pointing that out, though. Oof. Because it's all fire damage or physical. That's all he does on this one.
So when you were talking about, okay, I was wondering if that the same. So you weren't necessarily talking about the druids having to decurse. You were just talking about the druids with their hots and their direct heals.
Yes.
Okay.
The druids are the best burn healers.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So considering that they're evenly dispersed, the burn, considering they're the best at healing the burn victims, and it is Range's job to get away from people, not spread the burn, and also be in range so that they can get the hots from the evenly distributed druids.
Yes, they will need direct heals, whatever those direct heals will be, in the last 10 seconds. Also, if you have defensives or health stones or damage reduction abilities, use it during then, like warriors, like Takanu and Aes. Go into defensive stance the last 10 seconds. It will help immensely. If you're a paladin or a rogue, or a mage, you can ice block, you can immunity it, and you should do so.
I have a question. Why did they need direct heals exactly? Like, do hots not work in the last 10 seconds? Or
I think it's just the damage ramps up a ton.
Yeah.
It's a ramp, so it starts at 600 damage and it'll end at 6k damage a tick.
Okay. So we're gonna get some temps on this. So basically, overview, 30-second breakdown. There's gonna be half the raid in front of Brutalis, half the raid behind Brutalis. All melee is going to be on his left side, which is going to be where his tail is right now, I believe. Tanks confirm that? Yes or no?
Wait, say that again. What did you?
So where his tail is right now, when you return him, how are you turning Brutalis?
You were putting me on this side, so I was going to have him being kind of faced like how he is now currently.
Okay, how he is.
So there's confusion. So if you're looking at the image that was posted, it has it differently how I originally said to tank it. So we should decide, are we tanking it front to back as we're looking at it now, or where the current tanks are now?
Where the current tanks are now. I personally think that it'd be easier for positioning to have Brutalis come straight to Senor as he is now. So the tree up here will be where all the melee will be. I will mark it with a purple flare.
Okay, so
just around there. Yeah, it's going to make it
and Tardy runs through to the.
It's just going to make it a lot easier for positioning. A lot easier for positioning.
Okay.
So all the burn targets, can't get close enough. But so this side will generally be the area. You don't have to stack on these flares, but it's generally the area you'll be in once you get burned. So you're gonna have on this box or ish is where Senor is going to tank him. Then we're going to have group 4 and what would it be? Group 4 and 5 split, basically. So group 4 is going to run through him to get on his tail.
So group 4 is standing behind Tardy?
Correct. So Tardy is basically where his back foot is now. That's where Tardy and us are going to be running back towards. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how to make sure our healers are even, so that we're not one-sided on that.
So we'll be running technically 8 healers, so just 4 and 4, and the healers should be within 5 yards of the tank they're standing behind of. And I do
Yeah, we
believe...
can do like a loose stack right now.
Yeah,
So-
can we just attempt it?
Yeah.
Who are the 2 tanks?
We're standing with Tardy, so I'm guessing one shadow, please. So group 4
Everybody who's
stack
running
up.
through and standing with Tardy, please get on circle now.
We can stand within the 5 yards just so we have representation.
Yeah, just so everyone
Alright,
knows where
split
they're
up.
going.
So like blue, you'll be like right here to his like left back. And then who's the other healer in this group? Like for this side?
Rainbow.
Cinders.
Is it probably-
Rainbows and Cinders.
Rainbow and Cinders. So they need to make a triangle.
So
5
Cinders, you
yards
stand on Billy?
So we're gonna have 2 trees and a paladin.
Cinders, stand on Billy, please. And then Rainbow is probably going this. No, Rainbow's going over here. Rainbow, come on Billy. And then I'll be behind Rainbow. Then you're here.
I have
And I'll be
waited
on the right
long
side.
enough.
We all need to be
That's our
5 yards separate though, right?
Yes.
We all need to be 5 yards
My range
apart.
check only goes to
I'm
6
just
yards.
doing it as a visual,
Oh, just
like-
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's fine. This is just a
I just
visual.
wanna
Resiah,
know,
do you mind
like, so you
moving?
know you're back left of Tardy.
Thank you.
Rainbow knows she's back left of you. Then I know I'm
Right.
back left of Rainbow.
So I'm gonna try to mimic Blue just in case he needs help with the burn targets, just on the other side. Like
Exactly.
Miriam.
So basically, I need everyone to mirror. So we have our
Bagel,
group
you're
figured
here.
out for who's going on the other side. Now we need to figure out Senior's group. So
Actually, can
if
me
that-
and Cinders just swap our relative positions? Just I want to be as close to the burn people, just in case.
Well,
the burn people are going to be on the left. The burn people are going to be by the green flare.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
So, one more thing on burns. Melee, if you're getting burns, you're not moving.
You stay still. If
There's
you're
actually going to be confusion. Yeah, Blue's right. Cinders and Blue should change. He's actually going to be on this right side because we're going to the opposite side.
Yeah, because we're going to be mirrored, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that means that Rainbow also wants to swap onto this side then.
Yeah, Villy and Rainbow swap.
Yeah, I'm
Get
trying to
table.
jump, so she
Okay,
knows.
I will
Come to
put.
Billy. Rainbow? Oh, come to Billy.
Rainbow, if you need to go help your mom with something, go. But we're going to be pulling very, very soon.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know. But yeah, then the burn victims will be here, where I'm aiming.
Okay. So we need to get these two groups mirrored so that placement is correct.
I didn't realize it turned.
So for Tardy's group,
You said.
Sorry.
You said Blue Dini was just immediately behind and off to the side of Senior.
Of Tardy.
Of his tank. So that's where you should be.
Or he's on.
Senor, do you mind coming to the right, please? The entire raid that is not in Group 4, please come over here.
Well, we do need to have our hunters and stuff. Like,
Yeah, I know. We're gonna add them to the pool. I just having a lot of people just around clutters is making it kind of hard. Rainbow is currently AFK.
So
for this, we're running.
So yeah, Rainbow will be right here for Blue, and then there'll be another person here.
I can come there.
Which is either Bagel. I think.
Well, we should get Bagel.
Great.
I'm on the other side. My bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
No,
guessing.
He will.
Shouldn't Blue be where Cinders is though? If the burn victims are.
We're the mirror, though.
No,
We're going to be
We're mirroring.
We're the
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah. I appreciate your question, but we're gonna be mirroring. So Bagel.
Okay, I got you. My bad. Y'all are the group running through.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
So I'll be.
So Bagel, come here. Where you're in the back with us.
Welcome back, Rainbow.
Then Bagel, you'll be here.
And then and then Villy and I will be on the outsides. So just to check real quick, make sure that where you are right now is not within 5 yards or 6 yards, I think, is the rangefinder. Just so you automatically kind of have a visuals for once we get back there, how far we need to be. Is everybody good on that? Say that's a yes, considering no one said no. So now we got to figure out Senor's group. All the melee, if you do me one favor, all the melee, hang out where the the mage table is, because you guys are all going to be hanging out together anyway. Because just in case it wasn't clear, melee does not move pretty much this entire fight. You're on the side of him. You never stop DPS. You're going fucking ham, as long as the threat between tanks is not screwed up. Because the taunting of that is going to be very, very important.
They have to be spread out enough, though.
Yeah, they only need 2 yards spread.
Yeah, you only need 2 yards. Considering you're not in front or behind, you will never be hit with burn. So just in case there is a communication breakdown on that, the only people that need to be worried about burn are these two groups that are getting mirrored. So we're going to break down C. Considering you're a healer, you are on front row as well. So we have who over here are all kind of jumbled. Shiftrick, J, Z. You are going to be this first row here. So we're going to have Shiftrick. You're going to be on the right to help with.
Left. Right.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're correct. You were correct. The left here. Am I coming over here, sir?
Which group is this? Tank 1, Tank 2.
This is Tank 1. This is Senor's group. This is not mirrored. You're not going to be fucked with. You're going to be on this side. Do you mind standing on me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I thought I was helping with burn victims.
You will. You'll be close enough. Okay. That's why I have you on the left side. Because you will be facing the boss as he is now. This group over here, Tardy's group, is the one that has to worry about like flipping around and shit, so don't worry about that. You will be, the burn victims will be on the left as we see it now. I will put another flare.
Okay,
burn people are going to be going there.
Because the picture the last picture that was posted in there shows the burn on the opposite side.
Precursor.
No, it doesn't.
The photo that I'm going off of. And
yeah,
wow,
I just realized we're looking at his tail.
No worries. I'm all about communication. I just want to make sure I'm saying something that makes sense, and if it doesn't, we'll adjust. So we have you. We have Jay. Jay, where are you?
Hi. What? Where even are you?
I'm gonna have you right here. I'm doing arcane explosions and shit.
I'm here.
Spud. So I just need to make sure that exactly. You guys are going to be the ones that's first layer to the tank.
You want to put Spud close to the tank so that his chain heal might also hit the melee? Or are they ever going to need heals?
Yeah, I can be the further healer if you want.
Okay, that makes total sense. Absolutely. Spud, Shiftrick, and Bob Ross. Have you been assigned to?
I'm just standing on the right side of Senor.
Okay.
Right now.
And then.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean that looks pretty good to me. As far as if all the healers can like try to visualize where you're going to like set up right now, so that we can get a brief visualization of where you're going to be once we pull. Because you guys on Senor's group will have to do the least amount of moving.
Yeah, basically, if we get an MD to senior, that group never moves.
Exactly.
The only one is the melee and the Tardy's group.
Yeah, so we're trying to set this up as like Flying Ducks. I don't know if you ever saw The Mighty Ducks. It's a great movie. It's a great fucking trilogy. I love it at all times. Coach Bombay.
It's the Flying V.
For the win. Exactly. That's what we're trying to set up. So, we have Shiftrick, Spud, so Dessa, Summonize, Ayor, if you can kind of come in the back here, please. And basically, you know, you're the widest part of the V. Quack, quack, quack.
Looks good.
Cool. Yep. Does anyone have any questions?
Bud brought up that we should split the healers 4-4, so who's the healer that's joining Tardy's side?
Let's take...
I thought you had Rainbow...
We have Rainbow, Cinders, Blue.
That's 3, but we have 8 healers.
Yeah, we have 8 healers for this fight.
So Z's over.
Yeah. So Z, you can come on over here. You're going to be...
He needs to be somewhere on this right side so he can help heal burn victims.
Yeah.
So on that, we should only ever have 2 healers on burns. Otherwise, we're not going to have enough heals on the tanks. Tanks will fall over if you split focus.
Never mind, Z should just be in the middle then.
Yeah, Z's just going to be healing the tanks.
So
the only reason I'm on
and back left of Blue.
The only reason I'm mirroring Blue is that if he has an issue, he dies or whatever, then I can take over the burn victims.
Please, thank you.
Correct. Exactly. So the only 2, Shiftrick and Blue Dini are the only 2 healers that I want worrying about the burn victims unless we call it out. But again, I want the structured triangles to be kind of understood. If anybody has any HP, are you there? Sweet. I just saw you ready. I just want to make sure you're here. Yeah. Well, like, if we get him down, awesome. If we don't, awesome. I just want to see this boss. But positioning is very, very key for this entire fight. So does anyone have any questions?
Do healers move to the burn ward?
Yes.
No. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Where is Precursor standing, DPS wise? Or did you not give like range direction yet?
As far back as possible.
It's basically as far you have the longest range.
But I need a triangle, is what I mean.
You're kind of in your triangle, actually. You kind of fit.
Yeah, you look great. Wherever you are.
So yes. No, where are you? No, Precursor, you're with us.
Yeah, this is your triangle. I'm running the triangle right now, and you're in it.
Perfect. You're probably gonna end up wanting to be in the other triangle.
Yeah, how about this, Precursor? You can come over here with us and with Tardy's group.
I come to the circle.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, these 2 triangles are right beside each other, so it's really hard to tell.
I know. I know. So Rizaya, you're gonna be in this. So again, I'm going to get I know that everyone's kind of getting a little impatient. I need to get these 2 triangles, one of which is Senor's group. That's not going to be moving. We're going to be misdirecting the pull to the first triangle, Senor's group. Please assemble yourself in the triangle 5 yards away from your players. This includes Rizaya, Shiftrick, Prey, Ayor, Summon Eyes, Decimation, Spud. All healers need to be closer to the tanks, and then all DPS, range DPS behind that. So once healers are good, then the line behind them get a little bit close, but as long as they're not within 6 yards of each other. That's how we have to check this. It is 5 yards, but rangefinder doesn't do 5 yards, it does 6. That's the only reason why I say that. Cool?
Yep, I think we're ready enough to get some pulls and iron out the details after.
Exactly.
Rich, are you going to be able to hit him in the back row?
I will be. His hitbox is pretty big.
Did we say that the mages were gonna focus? Oh, there's no debuffs. Never mind. Forget that.
I appreciate it.
Right.
Man,
no, don't start again. Let's just go.
There's been so much that's been discussed. I'm trying to remember.
No worries. Everybody, make sure you have all your buffs. That's why I put the ready check out. Do not get ready. Do not ready.
I was born ready.
Cool. Consumes up.
Z's group, not Z's, Tardy's group, except for Tardy should more than likely mount up.
Yeah, everybody the whole Tardy group is going to be mounted, yes.
Yeah, and then we'll reposition once we're over there.
Try not to run in front of the tank, though.
Correct.
Yes, so just kind of go...
Until he pulls, at least, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, swing a wide left.
Okay. Is everybody, if you do not have consumes, please say so now.
I'm going to check in on, sure we're planning on having a senior start meet Tom after the first stomp, and then go to a 3.
The 3 slash and cinders.
Summon Eyes and Cinders, do you guys need food?
I do. Oh, I mean, I need to finish eating it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
okay.
I was trading
Sometimes
stuff.
it's around
No worries.
timing the stomps and that third slash too. So as long as like if the third slash goes out and there's a stomp right after it, like let me eat the stomp and then you taunt right after it.
I want the tanks calling out for the other tank to taunt. The communication between you two is pretty key. Therefore, I am entrusting you guys to do this. I don't expect us to one-shot him. I'm just expecting us to pay attention and get the mechanics of this fight down as much as possible.
Yeah, let's get some pulse in.
Doing one more ready check, just to be sure. So I'm that freaking guy. So, and then I want Precursor. You were in his group. You're with Tardy? Okay, never mind. So
that's what I was told.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Sorry, I was asking. I was just asking.
Okay.
So Rizaya, I'm gonna have Senor do a pull timer. On that, you're gonna MD to him. As soon as Senor gets a hit or two in, we're running through him. Cool,
Can I
cool?
just say how much of an improvement we've had of everybody using consumes?
Good.
You guys are great.
Alright. I know someone's gonna whisper me because I finally laughed. Yeah.
Everyone,
Shit.
Get ready?
Cheers, guys.
get away from chance to get your food buff, blah blah blah. I feel like I should scooch a little to the left here.
If you're in seniors group, get in position.
Yeah, make sure that you're
to the left.
Yeah, Tardy's group is over here to the left.
British group mount up and get ready to boogie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dennis, get in line.
MD's coming out. Make sure you, Senor's group,
5,
triangle group, make sure you
4,
are 5 yards
3,
away from each other.
2, 1.
Not for the pull. Rosario, you still got to do the MD, but everybody else.
Is this?
Why are you moving so much? I'm gonna punch you in the head.
I just wanted to back it up on you.
No, there's no running in. You pull to senior. Senior, do not
You're
move.
bringing me the big boy.
Correct.
Oh, we're going.
We're going.
Lands to the slaughter.
It's all good. Let Tardy get in position. Once Tardy's in position, the healers get in position behind him, and then we all mirror. Ready? Cool, cool. Everybody good?
So we're doing a reverse of the graphic for the...
Right, Rainbow, I need for you to scoot over here to the left.
So I am going to have to swap this.
That's still retarded.
Yeah, you're good.
After this first stop.
Turn is to the right.
It is to the right?
Yeah.
That's where they're gonna go when they get
They're
ready.
going to go... Oh, gotcha.
It's like a
Go to cat.
Now or after this? Now. Taunt now.
Hey, Spam, too close.
NYC, you're gonna get hit. You have to move to your left.
Hunters, do not run close to people. It's okay. Okay, cool.
NYC just ran through me.
Oh, it's just meters.
Just did that.
It's okay. We are learning. We are learning, guys. Just pay attention to what you're doing so we can fix it as time goes on. That's all.
Do we need the Bene side casters all behind you? There's some up by melee.
Yeah, why are we not at a triangle? How did we even set up a triangle?
Yeah. Warlocks need to come over behind Bene.
That's still retarded.
3 slash.
You're at 3. Okay, I'm taunting in 3, 2, 1.
NYC's down. Do you want me to battle res him?
No. Yeah.
Target you.
If we do
How many
one more
seconds
solid
on-
transition
is
between
that-
tanks, maybe.
12 seconds on Cinder's burn. I'll need a second healer to start looking at it.
That's shifter.
Oh, look. It's not bad the healer right now.
Everyone's pretty bad.
Oh shit, I missed a con. My bad.
She didn't have any debuff. That was cool. Who's that?
my
Oh,
fault.
not through the middle. Not through everyone.
That's still retarded.
Well,
Stone over ran through. If you got burned, run out.
Remember, if you are close to someone, and if you... Yep. Alright, so it's right.
Dead. Alright, it's worked out.
Not through the group, guys. Not
Keep
So in
trying to
that
slow the mechanics down, but again,
In that
burn
case,
victims.
do they loop around the entire
Correct.
group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
we're supposed to be in a tight
100%.
triangle.
100%.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, it's okay. So just to reiterate, because that's a very good question.
We have a
This
DI
is we have like 6 or 7 minutes for this boss. It is on. It is a 6-minute fight. If it is more than that by 1 second, we die.
He's going to enrage, and he will one-shot anybody. At that point, as soon as he enrages, everybody scatters regardless of your debuffs. And if it's under 1%, we have a shot of killing it before he kills everybody. At that point, no one heals. Everybody just DPSs.
Right. My point being is that the smoothness of the transitions between tanks and the smoothness of not lighting your friends on fire is pretty much it. It's
I just don't remember if we had discussed, if you're on the far side.
No, that was my fault. That's my fault.
Run around or...
No worries. It's a totally legitimate question, and it's my fault for not explaining that. Basically, whoever is like on the, the furthest away from where you're supposed to go, is Precursor gonna have to run back, or can you guys get him?
If you are on tardy side, run back.
I need a summon, not a res.
Oh, I should.
He's feigned.
Blue might need to run in. He did.
Oh yeah.
I just mean that my character will stand up in 5 minutes, no matter what.
Run in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we need to. As soon as we can get a summon, both warlocks ran in. So does
tardigrade need to run in?
Yes. So if you get burned, you can take a second to figure out your path of exit.
Yeah, tardy, I guess. Oh no, tardy, I guess.
So we're gonna set up before we pull again. We're gonna set up the triangles again, and we're going to do it to where
people practice getting out.
Yeah. Practice getting out. Sounds good.
Exactly.
I'm out of range.
Where is...
It's too far away.
Did you run in?
I did run. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on.
I was just trying to get ready in position behind you.
Boys.
I'll be back in 20 seconds.
We do have Dessa here.
Yeah. So
there's an NPC that'll give you a Caligos's platform.
Yeah, if you talk to that first NPC when you zone in.
Where are you?
I'm where we jump down.
Okay, I have one question. Did any of the melee get burned? Because you should not have.
NYC, no, melee can get burned.
Hey, go careful. Don't go much further.
We got a burn, but we didn't spread it.
So NYC.
We need to summon on Precursor immediately, please.
They get burned, but they don't get the strike apparently because it's facing the 2 tanks and the melee are on the side.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to run in.
NYC, when I said to move,
I can't see you.
You were too close to tardy. You would have gotten a slash. You only have to shift about 3 feet to your left, and you would have been fine. You didn't have to run all the way through.
Okay, so just because I'm getting whispers and I don't want there to be too much crosstalk. Good point. So basically, all melee is a 2-yard rule for you guys. On the side of Brutalis, not in front, not behind. You want to make sure that you try not to affect the 2 groups of the triangles, the Mighty Duck triangles, might I say. But you don't have, all right, fact check. The melee don't have to move at all, even if they get burned, correct?
Move.
They never move. It is between the tanks to just stay planted and taunt swap. It is the ranged, including healers, and the 2 triangles, the 2 flying Vs, thank you, Bagel, that have the pain in the ass of walking and not touching people and getting to the designated side that the melee are not on to let the debuff wear off. So as far as there's no straight line, if you have to do a candy cane around your friends to make sure you do not spread the burn, that's fine. Once you get your feet planted on the side of them before, as the burn goes down, you can just go ham. But the number 1 priority is not setting your friends on fire.
Do I need to be able to heal the other tank? Me specifically?
All healers should be in range of everybody. Honestly, that's why you are close to the front.
Yeah, correct. I can't reach tardy. I may have to swap.
Yeah, I have to keep stepping forward a little bit too. But I mean, that's just I was at the.
Well, let's practice. Let's practice that. Let's try to mirror that right now, because the tanks in relationship to the healers are the most important. Range DPS can be in the back row where the tall kids. Doesn't matter. But considering you have to be in range of so much more. Sorry, I just responded whispers. People melee burns. Everyone's focusing on the tanks, but to my knowledge, we have Shiftrick and Bludini focusing on the burn victims.
Mm-hmm. Should we also be trying to focus on the melee that are on the opposite side?
Are they burning?
I'm just.
If they're
I don't
burning,
know if
yes.
it's going to be a range issue or not.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. If it is, we can correct it. I appreciate the fact that you were taking everything into consideration. I am. But I don't foresee that issue right now. Right now, I want to worry about mechanics rather than issues that mechanics can be altered. Or mechanics can. Pardon me. Mechanics cannot be altered, but strategies and little tweaks can. So I will keep that in mind, and we will see. If that becomes an issue, please let me know. For right now, I want to set up to make sure that these triangles are as best as possible. What did you just post, Denna?
So how the cleave actually goes out is kind of like a square. So if melee's too close to the tank, they can eat the meteor slash. And so that's all I said.
Maybe, you know what, that's a good point. So basically the cone aspect doesn't really matter. If
it helps removing the range around and letting them get in and out, but the melee just have to treat it like a dragon, being between each feet.
The melee need to try to get as close to the center as possible without being on top of each other.
Yeah,
right.
So the hitbox is huge. So
if I can have everyone who in melee on white flare, please. I'm not trying to be rude, just to get everybody kind of out of the way. I want to make sure that we got Senor's group all set up. So melee and Tardy's group kind of like over here to this side, so we can make sure to have everything organized for this pull. Because that's the pain in the ass of this boss, is just being organized in groups and social distancing once you get your burn. Now I'm glad I made you laugh. So all healers in the triangle group, are you 5 yards, 6 yards away from each other? Is everything all good? Everything looks all good? Except for Summonize?
Jay, do you need to be where I am so that you can reach the other tank? Since I don't have to reach people that are across from him?
Yeah, I'd like to have your spot.
Okay.
That puts you're just as good there, so we're fine.
Yeah, I can still reach everything.
Alright, everybody who is in Senor's group, the green triangle group, is that all? Is everybody who's a part of that group 5 yards away?
Yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Okay, cool. So this is where you're going to be?
Well, the issue was the distance to the other side, right?
Right, but that's why I would prefer that this group is planted. Senor's gonna move up just a little bit, but basically they don't move. Senor will not move for the rest of the fight from pull, and then we have our group, the condom group, because we're protective. I love what I mean. We go through and mirror. Melee group goes over here. Burnside is going to be on the opposite. Now I think that with Circle Condom Group, we're having a little trouble with the mirror or whatever. As long as you guys are 5 yards away from each other, that's really kind of all that matters. The most important thing after that is just once people get the burn, again, just walking around. Everyone who doesn't have the burn doesn't move. You just don't move. The only people that move are the people who get the burn effect. That's why it's totally okay if you got to walk around. Now again, if you're a paladin, you can bubble it off. If you are a mage, you can ice block it off. If you have things like that you can remove it, you can remove it. But if you can't, you kindly need to fuck off from everybody else until that debuff goes away.
Sorry, so just to reiterate, I know we're kind of beating this like a dead horse, but if I get the debuff, I'm jumping. You want me to go in the cat form and go all the way around? Or can I go through the boss?
You cannot go through the boss.
Okay.
If his tail is facing towards us, is it possible to go through him?
So
it gets complicated.
As long as you don't split it, it doesn't matter.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
I mean, so here's the deal. technically, you can. However, I'm saying no, just because it is so easy to therefore burn your tank or any of the melee. So unless correct, unless time is an issue and we're doing fucking flawlessly, except for we can't get it down within 6 minutes, then I will adjust. However, for right now, I do believe that if you can just cat form, that's it. So I would, yeah. So this is ready check for go. Everybody can zoom up, buff up. I really want to.
If you're missing a buff, let me know.
Yeah, if you're missing anything, don't press ready until you're ready. Please. So, if we can have Tardy's group come over here on Jamak. Circle.
Double. Oh. I said yes.
Didn't hear you.
Yeah, but you aren't doing anything.
Cool. So everybody.
2 hours, pop the elixirs.
Yeah. So everybody who is melee, please get in a group to the upper right. I know. Thank you for telling me. God damn it. I wasn't eating my food buff.
You hit that weak rock?
No, fuck off. Don't do it. Don't you dare.
Moving on.
Can you share that weak orb?
Are we going?
Everybody in triangle group. You ready? Are you planted? Are you good?
I am planted. I think we're missing a person like in the middle-ish, right behind the tent.
Spud's gonna move up some.
Oh, Spud. You can move over to the left, Spud, if you need to.
Spud, get in between. Get up next to me.
As long as you are not within 5 yards of each other, I don't care.
Spud.
It doesn't really matter.
I think it's
you can be like
Nil's in the way. Nilth, you should.
You can be like
Nil's,
right here.
Nil's moving.
Yeah, Nil's moving because Nilth is going to be doing the MD. Nilth, is your MD ready?
Yeah.
Summonize is right behind. Summonize, are you going to the other side?
He's just going to back up a little.
No, he's just. It's fine. He's fine. He'll be behind it. But Summonize, considering you're in that group, do you mind getting planted so we're ready for the pull?
I didn't know if he was in this group or not since he was on his mount.
He's in this group. He's going to plant
group.
at some point soon.
Yes.
He's going to pick his spot and get there.
It's okay. Summonize, if I'm not making sense, I'm asking you to get, we're about to do the pull. You are in that triangle. I need for you to get away from people and yet close enough to damage the boss. So not on your mount. There's not really a reason for you to be on your mount.
No, that's perfect.
Cool.
Here we go.
So Spud, you can move up. AUR, you can move up. If you need, as long as you guys are in range. But cool. Here's the pull timer.
You can tighten this triangle with me, you, and Benna.
You don't tighten it too much. You're ruining the avenues of escape. It doesn't have to be that tight. You have 40 yards.
5,
I just met
4,
Spud.
3,
Only Spud.
2, 1.
All right. Tardy's group is going. Once Tardy gets planted, then I want the healers get planted behind him. Blue, you tell me when you're good. Good. Cool. Now range can is Billy, if I need to scoot up, I can scoot up.
So, in the current state of things, I still can't reach Tardy.
Yeah, I don't reach Ben either. And I'm like...
Jamako right?
An inch up.
I can reach Tardy now.
Tardy, that's what I was asking.
Cool. Tardy's on. Awesome. I want everybody to just look at your range. If you have an issue during this pull, just let me know later. How did Nick die?
I also have
Alright, Cinders. Awesome. You're fucking awesome.
Cinders Ghost Wolf.
That's still rejected.
Yeah, if you can go Spirit.
Yeah.
That spell isn't ready.
Maybe go over where Skull is.
Do we need to be spread out in the burn ward?
Oh, sorry.
Summonize, you gotta run around to the back. You're on fire.
Somebody's get out and run this.
Finish down. Finish down.
Tardy's down.
Need to get
Okay, it's okay. Let's get to the front. White protection if we have it. If not, we're all gonna... Do we have white protection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing really good on burns.
We are.
Okay.
We're gonna go over...
One thing on burns. having people go all the way around is just not worth the time. Legitimately, you can, if there's a 5-yard spread, you have 2 yards to spread the burn. That's 3 yards leeway. Just thread the needle. Like, not calling cinders out, but
okay, well, no, that was
all
my
the way
fault.
around was
that was me
15
because I told people to run all the way around. That was my fault.
Please don't do that.
Okay, well, I misunderstood. I will take responsibility for that.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got reses coming out.
We got reses coming out. So let's stay 5 yards away so we can. So basically, what I just realized is that people are minefield.
Yes. You don't.
Okay, cool. So let's try it. Then let's go to the what I forgot who previously said it. Just try your best not to
spread
it.
Yeah. So I'm not calling anybody out, but it doesn't take, like, you don't have to rush, but there's also, since Cinders had to go all the way around, she still ate a slash. That's really not good for her. So just find an avenue and get out, and it's a direct line to the burn zone. If you have to go...
How wide is the slash?
It is basically a square from his shoulders, 40 yards deep.
Okay.
That's why if you go all the way around, you're still getting hit.
Right.
Jay, are we stacking too far backwards on the triangle and not far enough, like, left or right?
I think so.
Would that help you?
You might be. I was real left.
You said you couldn't hit the other tanks. I was just wondering, like, is...
Yeah, any more than that, and I'm just much more, and I'm just beside it.
Hey, as soon as we get rezzed up, we're getting all buffed up and going again. Just because we are a little bit of a time crunch.
So what Blue Dini was saying, yes, if the target does not have a slash on them, then they don't have to really worry about having another healer. From my experience, after the first 2 burns go out, there's never not going to be a person outside of melee that does not have a meteor slash or 3 on them and burn.
Okay, gotcha. So it's just because we're so early in the fight that it feels...
Yeah, it's just because you can only get meteor slash if you're in front of them. So far we've gotten to the point where it's always burns on either the melee or the other side. So we just haven't had stacks build up yet.
Those fire resistance are worth it? I can't remember what we decided on that.
You can resist the application of burn. You cannot resist the damage from burn. So it does help a little bit. So it's better than nothing.
So should they be running anything else?
If you're a tank, if you're in a tank group, you should be running armor, because armor is king for tanks. But NYC should be using his debuff his DPS one, because he's a pumper. But
yeah, what about Prey and Z?
Fire.
I think I'm gonna swap me and Nilth in these groups. Nilth, you're not even in your... Oh, you're on that side with Cinders. No, Nilth's on this side, right?
You two can change places.
I think I'm just gonna swap.
Go to the same place.
I think I'm just gonna take your spot in your group, Nilth. Try to pause.
Basically, this poll, I want people to mainly, as long as you're within 5 yards, let's not necessarily worry about the flying V. Let's do the flying box. Hey, make all the jokes you want later. But I need for ranged isn't really having a problem. But I know healers, if you guys are having a problem being close to your targets, then that definitely needs to be adjusted, right?
Nope.
If for whatever reason that becomes an issue, we can adjust after. But
So
let's
now
try
I
to.
think I can just move in closer than I was originally going for Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Cool. Everybody buff up. Everybody's got consumes. If you don't, please do.
Can you mark people?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Nice swap.
So again, we are not doing what I originally said with
5,
running around.
4,
We're gonna just run
3,
through the minefield
2,
because you have to get out. If you have burn, you have to get out before another meteor slash goes out. So just don't hug your friends. Still social distancing, all that crap. Cool.
Sorry, Dennis. I know you're spacing off.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was in the right spot and nothing had changed.
Everybody good? You guys doing fucking awesome. Nick's not dead.
Resisted it.
Alright, so tardy taunt after this stomp.
Another day, another glorious battle.
Nice cloak.
Very nice.
Good guys.
On me.
Call it out, Tardy, whenever you're ready.
That's 3.
Yeah, I'll be able to taunt after this stomp.
Oh, Priest in?
Okay, so what happened there?
I was still waiting for the last second of my debuff to fall off.
Yeah. I don't know if healers swapped off Tardy early there at the mention.
So what has to happen is a
This is up and keep going.
we don't have a second tank. We have to wait.
We can battle res him.
He won't have threat. No.
It's a taunt.
You can taunt.
Stack high.
Keep going then.
He needs to taunt as soon as he's ready to go, though.
Yeah. Heal him up, Tardy.
And buffs on him.
As soon as I'm up.
Yeah, we just took the fourth one.
All right,
He's
cool.
also on this side. No.
He's good.
Sorry, I was just interjecting to say in the interest of saving time.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. Thank you.
No, absolutely.
Keep Tardy up.
Another day,
How many stacks you got?
another
Only one.
It's on Spud.
There's 2.
So HPR has a burn with quite a few meteor stacks, so I will probably need a second healer. I'll call it when we get close though.
Okay.
Spud's
coming
on the opposite side of HPR.
Actually, his stacks are gonna fall off. It's fine.
Heal Senor.
No, I didn't communicate well there. I was looking at the...
Okay, Cinders, you have the burn. Good job. Go over to Moon. Stay 2 yards away. Don't get too buddy-buddy, but make sure you're within the legs of Brutalis. Because if you get a meteor slash, you're dead. And that's bad.
She's good where she's at.
Fucking awesome. Bagel, do you have Ankh? You're gonna have to wait. But if you want to come up, I say go for
Go
it.
at taunt whenever tardy.
Yeah, okay.
Heal yourself.
Oh, it's on Tardy.
Heal Tardy. Heal Tardy. I feel like
Yeah, you panic and it's just like, heal everybody.
Gotta stomp
Telling you, heal calms.
Stomp on Tardy, big heal.
It feels Tardy. Ah, fuck. Alright.
Got another battle
we
res?
have. Yes, we do.
Yeah,
use
that was
it.
Tardy.
Yeah, I'm not going to live for much longer. You need to get him up now or don't waste
Yeah, get him up. Get Tardy up. Heal him to full. And Tardy taunt.
It's your Hellstone.
Here, my man.
That's my bad. I had to go get tardy.
There, yeah.
I got Tardy. I was way closer than you.
Taunt.
Mine showed the amount of BR up. That's why.
Ben is now down.
Yeah, I mean, I took 5 stacks.
Do we have another one?
No.
Don't waste it.
And we have
died.
8 people.
Okay, yeah, so let's not waste it. But just keep with the mechanics, guys. Try to keep going with the mechanics. This is obviously a way.
Already good.
50%.
This is really yeah.
That wasn't too bad. I mean,
So do we
the
have
burn
white
is
punch
twice?
So we just get more reps.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so if you died and you think that you might have to run back, just run back.
Did anybody get his DI or any res protection?
I have an on.
No, don't use it. Do not use Ankh.
Save
Do
that.
not use Ankh.
So
Because-
on the subject of tank
think we're
swaps,
running
we need a 3, 2,
Countdown,
1
yeah.
taunting. You can't be like taunt now and then do it. Healers are not calling them out, but they're slow because they're just all of a sudden the other tanks getting hit.
Well, I mean, it's hard to concentrate on when to swap in fear of not healing the current target. So, I mean, I totally get that, but that's definitely a good thing to adjust to. Is just rather than healers are probably not looking at the same thing that the tanks are, so it's easier for the tanks not to necessarily over communicate. But if you don't mind doing that countdown, that steady 3, 2, 1. Will help healers get ready two swaps to heal properly once the tanks swap.
Especially
and
since
honestly, as much as you can give us ahead of time, like say 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever, so I can start rolling hots, that might help.
Yeah, and because also, not only that, but also if your taunt's not up by the time that it should be up, you know, the healers need to know that as well.
Especially
since if you mount up immediately and take the port, you still keep the mount. So mount up immediately.
So like senior initially waited for his first taunt because he was waiting for Stomp to go out, which if he times his 3, 2, 1, Tardy will eat the Stomp and then he'll immediately taunt. So that's maybe something people aren't seeing. So I would just listen for tank callouts, at least on the healers.
And like in that case, I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right timers, but I don't have a timer to see when the taunt's going to.
We can. I can call it up for you.
Okay, well then, honestly, Senior, I want, if your DBM's working, I want you to start calling it out.
Yeah.
Same way you used to do for me for flame buffets on PWL, because my shit was always dark. Because I'd rather have one person. Say what?
Blue, stop buffing.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, it was good.
Yeah. No, I'm actually really happy with the progress up today.
If we get to 50%, no one's dead. We can lust hero.
That's a good rule. One. So full consumes for this, please, because we are fucking killing it. Actually, I don't mean to say actually. That's mean, but you understand what I'm saying.
Full consumed.
Right, time for scrolls.
Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah.
You haven't been using scrolls this whole time. I wasted all
Yes,
I've been using. Not only have I been using scrolls, I've been putting scrolls on Blue also, just so he has extra healing.
It is appreciated.
I do have one question. Does anybody know how far into the fight we were before we started like massively losing people?
I know we hit 50%. That's
50,
all I remember.
57, 58, something like that.
I will let you know.
Like how much time we were in, like how much time we had left and stuff.
Well, it's probably past 3 minutes.
So, Tardy, his first death was at 1:02. Then we lost Bagel at 1:54. Then we started losing people left and right at 3 minutes flat.
So my question is, how many battle reses do we have left? Any?
Mine's just 7 minutes.
That was
Just
my
one.
So that didn't answer how many?
You have just mine, and then you have Bob Ross at 6, Blue at 13, and Shift Director at 15. And then
Yeah, but we can't go past 6 minutes on this fight, so...
Yep.
So we'll have one
for
we have. Yeah, we'll have one for this fight.
Perfect. I'm going to do a ready check for boss.
I cannot reach the other side unless I go around.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the only person that you would have to move to get, honestly, is going to be the tank. That's it. If a DPS or healer goes down, they're staying dead.
I can shift closer to the front on my side.
Is it Spud on our side?
Concur.
Spud, can you hit far enough back? Or whoever was in between us.
Okay, I'm going to put marks back up on...
Oh yeah, Burn tends to remove them throughout the fight, so...
I got you.
Jay, get in your spot.
But, Burn, movement for Burn was really good.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm still here. I have time for one last one.
Yeah.
Which is what I just...
Hey guys, focus up. Benna's got a fucking sleep study he's got to go to because he's cool like that.
What a loser!
Yeah, I know. So this is our last pull with Benna tonight. Everyone,
We'll see what happens.
Please, let's kill this motherfucker.
Good luck, Benna.
Alright. Full timer incoming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Everybody get in position.
Lambs to the slaughter.
We pulled a little bit further back so everybody adjusts accordingly.
That's
That
fine.
spell isn't ready yet.
Remember, Benno, you're in charge of pulling out taunts.
Nice to meet you.
Birdie taunt in 3, 2, 1.
Got it. You can do a start from 5. Feel free to start from 5. Just help out our healers. Good call. Good call.
That was good. That was fine.
Okay.
Dude, use your 2 minutes if you haven't already.
H2R's on fire.
Always. He only has 2 stacks with the fall off, so it'll be an easy one.
It's 3 in a stomp.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Not resistant.
That's
taunting in 2, 1.
It'll work. Thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, good call.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Keep it up, guys. Keep up communication.
I'm gonna eat a stomp here. Extra healing into me in 2 seconds.
The ear's on fire.
Another day, another glorious.
You guys on fire can't be too close together, right?
Yep.
You might need 1 extra hand on alerts because he has heavy stacks.
Party taunt in 3, 2, 1.
Got it.
Okay.
I start getting myself.
Thank you.
Yeah, yours dropping.
Gonna eat a stomp.
Now remember, as the burn continues,
Extra heals into him with the stomp.
as the burn continues, it gets stronger over time. So plan your hots accordingly or your life limbs.
Yeah,
It's not just a.
Stay on task. Do not waste time.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna have your opinion on when to lust. 50%?
I like around 50, but I would do it. What is that?
Right now?
Let's say 40 seconds from now.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The issue is burning. This is the first melee burn.
It's all good, just don't touch your friends.
Nobody touch me. You see where I'm standing?
At 10%, go to defensive stance. Or,
Party
10.
taunt in 3, 2, 1.
Seconds to burn.
Got it.
Sit down, guys. Healers, how are your mana?
My bits.
Mine's good, but I can't get to rainbow.
Luke, I mean, Tardy took a stomp.
Extra heals into him.
What's yours, like 5?
But I think you could probably use yours.
As soon as it switches over to Benna again,
Yeah.
that's when we're gonna lust.
I'm in defensive stance.
I have 3 stacks. Stomp coming.
Taunting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I took a little early. But yeah, Surrenders.
I lost.
And again, it also hit Bram.
Where's Rainbow? The lust?
We did.
He's on the first side, kind of by 30.
Lust.
So,
Haley lust out.
Yeah, last.
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry.
Still recharge.
That was the only
That
battle
spell
we had
isn't
to.
ready yet.
Okay, it's okay, guys. We can still do this.
Yes, we can.
Pumping.
Thank you for running around, Spud.
Burners standing on top of each other.
Focus up, guys. Focus up, guys.
You need me to take that?
Yes.
Put us down. Put us down. Fuck.
Z, try to be this a new tank.
Yeah. I know you're proper gear, man, but
That's
we're
why I said
like,
try.
like, let's go ahead and go to where Senor was. Nope.
Yeah, don't do that.
She's dead.
No, that's
I mean, that wasn't. There's no.
that's everybody dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice pull, though.
I'm getting to a good spot today.
We're at
Guys.
32%.
We've improved by 20 to 30% each pull. We are doing
looks good.
very well.
Huh?
Thank you
Like,
for the DI, but you DI'd me on his pull point.
Can we take a poll on whether or not we should keep Jamak as raid leading whenever Yannick comes back?
I clip that and send it to him right now.
No.
I got away.
That dude with G kicked me right now.
I feel like I just got demoted from Hawaii. So, anyway.
But no, you're doing great. I'm
Yeah,
doing this.
And my turn is you all have a good
Dude, I hope you sleep like the Sleeping Beauty that I think you can be.
No, I hope he sleeps horribly so he can figure his shit out.
Whichever it is.
I hope that you see Candyman, Freddy Krueger, and all the other jumbled,
If there is an issue, I hope they find it.
I hope you get paid.
Have a good rest of your night. Oh no, I'm paying. There's a coach paying, man.
What? Dude, I was supposed to go get a sleep study, and it was going to cost me, I think, around $2,000 out of pocket to go do it. So I was like, I think I'll be okay with that.
Fuck, I'll sit there and watch you creepily while you're sleeping.
Real quick. Senor, thank you so much. You're fucking awesome. Go do your thing. Everyone who's still in the raid, we're going to continue on. We are going to take a quick... I really need a bio. So we're going to take a quick break for 4 minutes. So once it hits 10:40, I want everybody...
Type /break 4.
I will, but I also like talking to people because you are awesome. Therefore, Z, do you have a beefy set for Brutalis?
Yes.
Awesome. If you have
That's
it on
my
you,
boy, Z. That's my boy.
if you have it on you, awesome. If you don't mind going to get it, I would really love you forever.
Hell yeah, he does. Of course he has it on him. He's prepared.
He has to go get it, doesn't he?
No, he said have it. I'm wearing it. It's on right now.
He's nasty, bass.
Yeah. No, like, I'm really stoked with our progress so far, guys. I really, really am.
Keep in mind, though, on that one side, you're going to be short of healing.
That's.
But
we can
I'll
also
look at the healing meters.
Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, but I think we have Rainbow and Spud on the same side. So I don't know if we need to swap that out a little bit or not. Okay.
Was there an issue with healer mana whatsoever?
Not really with potting on cooldown, at least for me. I don't know.
Yeah, there was no issue, but I just couldn't reach Rainbow ever to Innovator.
I didn't realize that I could reach her until afterwards, but I did get an Innervate into her. I'm wearing my Alchemist Stone, so my potions are fine.
Are you seeing it? Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Am I just seeing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I had to drink, you know what I mean? It's a lot of vodka, guys. I'll try to take it still. Hey, Dennis.
Huh?
What are you doing right now?
Hang on just a second. Nothing. What are you doing?
How, where'd my friend Hyde go? He's outside.
So looking at mana for last fight, I definitely would opt for, if a healer's low on mana, they just ask to get put in the Shadow Priest group.
Well, if it was Rainbow that was low on mana, it's because I didn't realize that she was close enough for me to innervate her until way later. I had more than enough mana.
Across
I don't know
the
where
board.
Hyde is. I messaged him. He's not answering me.
So across the board, outside of Jay, all the healers were dipping 30% mana at 3 minutes. That's the halfway point.
That was right before I used a potion that gives me like, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 mana.
2.
Yeah,
1.
you jumped from 25% to 57%.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
have.
about 250.
If anybody has Scrolls of Spirit, I would
Look,
love
if you
to
got
buy
5,000 or 6,000 mana from a potion, we need to talk about it.
It's an alchemist
In fact,
stone and
if
a
you
potion.
if you got 4201, we need to talk about it. All right?
Who wants this Spirit Scrolls?
Me.
Do I have a Spirit Scroll?
If you have Spirit Scrolls,
No, I haven't.
probably any healer.
I'll have on these hand scrolls.
I have a few.
Spirit helps my healing because the healing's based on Spirit.
Yeah, I have 9 scrolls on me.
Jared just figured out why my pen wasn't working that well.
You're bad and you should feel bad?
It started blinking at me.
Gotta do it.
No, not at all. Never.
So I guess the elephant in the room is, are we finding somebody to replace, or are we 24 manning?
We're
100%.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouth was full of it. Okay, you guys are ready to check for who's back. We are still trying to make it to where it's a full 25. Did Bennett just leave himself logged in?
I think he just Alt F4'd.
He logged out. He got booted.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Is anyone in group 5 on the far side?
I don't think so.
I feel like I'm missing a lot of buffs.
You are. Well, no one's really here right now. We have a couple of AFK.
That was just a ready check for who was back.
Oh, shit.
That was
I screwed up. I screwed up.
What'd you do?
I'm pretty sure I can't get past this little post right here.
We can summon. Just stuck in a hole. We can just summon.
There's oh my god, this is stupid.
You made it.
Never mind.
Yeah, you just walk around it, man. What the hell?
You know what? I don't need your tone right now.
Stop being bad.
You do.
Around it, man.
You do.
Oh.
You do. Double down on that one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
clear. You got that.
Don't you look at me in that tone of voice.
Just saying, I felt it.
Oh no, my charger.
So we're down 2 people, or it cuts offline. So we just need one person.
He's just saving.
Yeah, he's just saving.
Yeah, he's just saving stuff.
Cool.
Did you flask, or are you using? You're not using Demon Slaying?
I didn't realize Ben was leaving, so I flashed right before the last pull.
And I don't want you or anyone to feel like I was trying to trick you. I just didn't want the loomingness of him leaving being on people's minds.
It was on mine and it was rough. I want you guys to know that.
It was on mine too.
When we were talking, I was like, oh god, I hate everything right now. But we needed to discuss, so.
Yeah. Have you gotten a hold of said person, Jay?
I have not. I tried.
Shit. What are we looking for? Healer?
I would just try to see. I would just look at it. I would keep looking at it while we're waiting and looking. And technically, we still have very close to the same amount of damage we did.
Yeah,
now we're just testing our healers.
It'd just be a healer check.
And Z's healing.
Oh, we got a repair bot.
Was cool, but I think the healing can be fine. I think we should keep looking at it.
I think that we are going to try again. It's been 5 minutes past break time. I'm going to do one more ready check just to make sure people's here. We're going to have Z obviously take where Senor was. So we're going to have the same groups. Right? Everything? Yeah? Cool.
Yeah, groups are good. I put Z in that group so he can run that, so I could put Nilth in that group. I was going to try to find a way to swap Nilth over to his people so he does more damage, because he does more damage, which is more raid damage when he's on the other side.
Nilth, it does not matter where Nilth is for his buff.
For Cinders and Tardy's buffs, doesn't matter for him? Or are you just using words to say something?
I've caught the last part of the conversation.
Alright, I hate you.
Like I knew it.
Is there anyone that's on Tardy's side that would rather be over here that we could move?
This doesn't seem to be an issue. I think we're just going to be running with one down. With the healer down. So if anything, it gives your side more side to wiggle room.
Yeah, Nilth, I'm in. Yeah. But Tardy's buff is raid bot?
No. Rezai's buff is raid bot.
Yeah, Nilth, which is more damage for everyone else. If I increase your buffs, it's So I'm trying to get Nilth on that side. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but the Tardy buff is only like a 5% crit or whatever. Rezai should be now at the point where he's keeping up exposed weakness 100%.
But he needs the Agi Totem, is what Prey is saying. Agi Totem is on the opposite side that Nilth is currently on.
Yeah, I was just saying Tardy had no part of it really, but the Agi Totem. Yeah.
So real quick, Precursor, Rezai, should you both be on the same side, or should we swap you two?
It makes no difference, but we may as well just be on the same side. I don't know.
Okay, Jay, does that answer your question?
If Nilth can just swap sides, that's all.
Okay.
Yes. Ideally, they're both on the far side, or
if they're
together.
Yeah, because if Precursor's over there, he's going to boost everybody else's damage in that party by a certain percent, which is going to help with Tardy's threat. And if Z's in range, Z's threat too.
Yeah, we may just have to have someone swap back to this side. Ideally, you're with your shamans, guys.
I mean, Z is now on that side.
Right? Z came over. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Are we consuming yet? And buffing?
What are you buffing?
Yeah, that's actually true, because he was... yeah, that makes sense. Alright, everybody buff up. All consumes.
Shift trick, I'll scroll you.
Are we starting on Z or on me? I'm still going far side, right?
Yes.
Correct. The only thing that has changed is that Z is now taking Bennett's spot. And that Rezai is going to be on Tardy's side. Like, other than that, everybody's good. Thank you, Summonize. Everybody slash range 6. Or range 5, and it'll change it to range 6.
You are misdirecting to Z, to me.
We are misdirecting to Z. Z is starting. So, once I'm going to do another ready check. This is for pull. Make sure all your consumes are ready. We're going to check the consumes. I'm kind of a hard ass whenever it comes to ready checks, because I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't like rushing people.
What's wrong with rushing people?
A couple of question marks. Let me know what you need. If you need buffs.
We're waiting on...
Just so no one gets surprised, Nilf is going to have to run across after the misdirect, just to so no one gets spooked.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Yeah, no worries. Did you get your scroll, Hadrick?
Takanu.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Cool.
Where's Takanu?
God, I thought I did it twice.
Yeah, he hit ready. He hit ready at the last second.
That's
all right. Actually, one second. I just realized I don't know. Yeah, you have assist. Z, go ahead and do a. I'll do a pull 30 or pull 20. I'll do a pull 20. That sounds great, right? So I'm just gonna start talking to myself, and I will be in it.
Please don't.
I thought that was gonna make people laugh. All right.
Actually, I don't think I need Z in that group at all. I think I want Z.
Full incoming.
5,
1.
4, 3,
Z, get back in group 1.
2, 1.
Here we go, guys.
More lands to the
If your triangles are good.
Oh my god.
Boy hurts.
Maybe switch.
There you go. I'll move. Oh, you're good. Everybody's
first stomp.
Looking bad. 8 seconds.
I'm firing. Get 0 stacks. And
5.
got rid of it.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think it's good.
Only 1 stack, 2 stacks.
So you're going to the wrong side, but that's okay.
I don't think it's
gonna
gonna
run. Josiah where he is, so I see the other healers.
Yeah, you need it. The most important thing, if you get burned, is
in 3, 2, 1.
Were you talking about Resiah? Because I can't hit him either.
Resiah,
he's
you
in
need
range
to.
now, but we can catch him. I need help with him.
No worries. Next time, remember that you go to the other side when you get burned. Z's down.
Hold it. I got a lot of stacks.
Get him up.
He's up. Plus on Z.
God, you move people around and screw up my UI.
Z, tell him whenever you can. This is
Now for sure.
Yeah.
He's got it.
This is
immediately.
This is wipe.
Yeah, we just weren't ready for that.
Yeah. Just wipe it up.
Who
Bend over here. Me, shut up. You're fine. I'll stab you.
All good. If you were on Tardy's side and you died on that side, go ahead and run back.
God, I hate you so much, Shay.
Here, can you catch me on fire so I can die?
Guys, I am really proud of us. I really want to keep this momentum going. And I think that we can. I really see this big dinosaur-looking dude just dying. So I want to do that. That would make my Sunday feel like a Friday night, and I'm totally okay with it. Healers, was there any issues? Just to be clear, I wasn't trying to yell at you, Resiah.
I'm gonna try and get Rez out.
Whenever someone gets a burn, just make sure you're going to the side that the melee is not on. When you get the burn, you can run by people, just not. Oh, don't zone in.
I mean, I was doing Bram. Do you get the summon Bram? The Res Bram? Doesn't look like
nope.
It sucks.
Just run it.
It's on a portal and everything.
It's fine. It really doesn't add that much extra time, but waiting for stuff does. So the main thing about burn is you will fucking die if you. This was my bad at first. If you don't get out of the meteor slashes. However, definitely go to the side that melee is not on. Does that make sense? Why am I just getting stuck here?
Rainbow Call, if you're getting low on mana, I will swap you into the Shadow Priest group.
For the love of God, please don't swap anybody in groups. As soon as you did, I had C 4 times on my screen, and none of them would actually heal him.
I want your unit frames to work.
I moved.
It's very
and I moved and I needed to move. Target the boss and push F.
Oof. Need that cube.
I don't know.
Heal on the
I don't know
boss?
anything like that.
I don't think you want That's not what we want.
You make it sound like I actually have healing buttons on my bars.
Okay.
What?
Stay on
I didn't make it
task.
sound like that at all.
Do not
I didn't mean
waste
to.
time.
You said
Awesome, guys. So once you're down here, start buffing up, please. Buff up, consumes, all that jazz.
Blue
Yeah,
stop.
I mean, we're feeling pretty good here, guys.
I feel fucking great.
You look great. I just wanted, while we're buffing up, Nick texted me a minute ago, and I let him know his raid night. I didn't appreciate him interrupting it. We're trying to work on Kill Jaden.
We're trying to work on Kill Jaden.
Smart move to get him to watch the stream.
Wait, who's watching the stream?
Not yet, Nick.
Well, after you say stuff like that, you know?
He sent me a picture. They're at some beach side pool bar or something. Oh my god. Sorry, John.
Oh my god.
It's too much sand.
That's why I don't watch stream chat. Okay. So, Rainbow, are you having an issue being within range of totems? Because I just realized you are on the other side of where the group you are in. Is that correct? So we need to swap. So Rainbow, you need to be on the other side with Z. Is that going to fuck up anything? Say again?
What healer are we switching for Rainbow then?
Well, Jay?
What?
Jay needs to be up close so that he can share his aura and so that he can heal both tanks because he's actually.
Okay. No, you're right. You're right.
I'm not even in that group with those tanks. F those tanks. I can move back.
No. Your spot in the.
So
triangle.
the issue is that Rainbow needs to be within range of Spud Light's totems. She's not in group 4 tonight. Ritz is.
Yep.
Therefore,
I'll go to the other side. Didn't Hyde go to the other side? Where's Hyde go?
Hyde was on the left side in the front.
okay. All the healers and groups. Hey, Tardy, do you mind come over here? So, Tardy's group, stack on Tardy. Healers, everybody. Everybody is on Tardy. Stack over here.
Actually, if
you're going to that side.
Yeah, if you're going to the other side with Tardy's group, please be over here. If you're not, please be over not here. So if you're in Z's group, if you are in Z's group, stack on Z. So that would be entire group 5. Alright, melee. Stack on Takanu. I just want to make sure all these, I'm going to give you square Takanu. I want to make sure all these are even. Does that look...
Where's Dessa going?
Dessa and Summonize are on the wrong side. Dessa and Summonize, do you mind going over to Green Triangle, please?
You mean...
There was C.
Sorry, I didn't realize your positioning. So
No, you're fine. Just you just stand right there. Taka, just stand right there. You're good. So, Rainbow, if you go over...
Hang on. Keep going.
Rainbow, if you go over to Triangle, does that fuck up the balance of healers?
Yes.
Okay, then let's fix that, because we need Rainbow to have mana, those totems. So what healer can we take over?
I think we I think we might...
I'll just swap sides.
Cool. Yeah, come over here, hang out, man. We're good.
There you go. Works. It's cool.
I mean, that
because you can't move Spud because Spud's the one giving her the totem. So Spud and Rainbow have to be together.
Yeah. Is that going to screw with you, Shifter?
I mean, I don't get the totems, but I think I'll be okay. I think she needs them more than I do.
If it becomes an issue, we can adjust.
I mean, she's killing me on damage meters, so...
It's healing.
That's fine. So this is ready to check for buffs. Make sure everything's fully buffed, fully consumed. We're about ready to go.
guess
Hey,
there's
Z, can you
not.
hit the weak card? Can you check who's missing buffs and consumes?
Rainbow, are you all?
Correct. Rainbow, you are triangle side now.
Is there any benefit to putting me in a different group just so that I give the tree of life buff?
I just don't have one for you.
Unfortunately, the comp tonight is allowing one healer to kind of be left in the dark. I apologize for that.
Well, no, it benefits everybody else from my spirit.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm sorry. Rainbow,
But
are you
it's
all
fine.
out
Don't
of
worry about it.
consumes? Do you need me to give you
figure it out.
consumes? Rainbow.
I have flask, I have elixirs, I have food. Rainbow, if you need anything at all, just say the word.
She was just figuring stuff out. She's good. She's good.
Okay.
I was being hasty. My bad, Rainbow.
I hope that everyone clicks yes really fast. Last ready check for pull.
I clicked it.
I know you did. Everyone is ready. I'm going to do a pull 20.
Getting your spots on this side, Z side.
Yep. Z's Flying V Mighty Ducks Awesomeness team should be set up and ready to go.
Rainbow, I don't think you can stand right there.
Yeah. Remember, if you died, /range 5.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go, guys. Get it set up.
Too close to me.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to be.
Word. I
Over here.
don't even know that I landed a heal.
Okay. Well,
running thing.
Oh shit, you immediately died. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
we just restart.
Yeah. I think we just.
Yeah. If you can vanish, or whatever, I just no, I'm gonna die.
If anyone was wondering why I started out as the healer, that is why.
Yeah, I just got a battle res off on her too.
All good.
At least he can res us.
Yeah, I think Mancy, you're gonna have to run back, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, what are you talking about? Alive?
Are you alive? But why are you on that side?
Because I'm hiding from the boss.
Okay. All right, that's fine. What happened there?
Let me just take the hit on that one. I wasn't pre enough with a holy light like I should have been, and let off with a flash, and he died. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, cause half the healers
just
are in
take that.
transit, so the half that don't have to move just need to precast hard on whichever tank is. That's an easy fix.
Basically, what I'm hearing is that it's fixable, and therefore it will be fixed. It's all good. I trust you all.
I was rolling a lot of hots on Z from the poll. But I didn't this time, so.
No, I'll take that for sure. My bad.
Rainbow, you forgot you were a healer?
Usually Shadow, to be fair, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I know. It's just it is so much fun. We got 57 minutes left, guys. I want to kill this fucking boss so bad.
Thank you, Ritz. I don't think we have to talk much. Just get up and consume stuff.
Pretty much, as soon as you're up, get close to your respective tank groups. Start buffing yourself up and consuming, please. Once I see everybody up as far as mana and health, I'm going to do a ready check for buffs and pull. So we know what this is. I know it doesn't, I'm not trying to sound condescending at all. We do know what to fix in order for that to not happen again, correct?
That's a little condescending.
I think we just didn't have as many pre-hots as we usually had before.
Okay, cool.
I think it's because our guild leader sucks.
No, it's for sure. I try to take the blame up front. You guys are like still talking about it. It was me, for sure.
Forgiving.
I appreciate that.
Well, that's your choice.
I don't.
For you.
I also can appreciate that.
Z got one for shield and one chain heal before he died.
Do we want Tardy to be the tank on pull if he's tankier than me? Would that help at all?
I mean, you made it just
Might be
on last time.
beneficial.
I think we're okay.
No, I don't think that's the issue. I don't believe that's the issue. And I like if unless that would make you feel comfortable, I think you got this. See,
I don't care.
I wouldn't have you. If I thought this wasn't possible, I would have switched it. You are more than capable to tank, and I believe in you.
Yeah, I agree. All of those things he said.
I see no issues doing it this way whatsoever. You know what the fuck you're doing.
What we may end up having to do if we find that we need it is building a beefy, like a full tank group. Like, hunters get out of there.
Like
this
another
is
senior?
for pull. Make sure you got food, elixirs, all that other jazz.
You were so close. They're gonna whisper.
I know. I kind of waited actually. I was like, I'm just gonna, you know. By the way, guys, Jay whispers me if I do not have a food buff. He's done it more than a couple times. Just throwing it out there. We're not all
Why'd
perfect.
you say no? Why'd you say no, Rainbow? This is where I've been standing for like 19 pulls.
Are you gonna do a countdown?
You gonna set somebody on fire standing there, Rainbow?
I'm gonna do it. So one thing I do want to adjust before we do a pull. How are we doing the countdown between tank taunts?
3, 2, 1.
I understand that, but generally Senor was in charge of it. Tardy, do you want to be in charge of it, or Z, do you want to be in charge?
I was doing it last time. I think I was okay.
Okay, cool. I will. Considering you will be the first one to taunt, that makes more sense to me. So cool. Everybody's ready? I'm doing a pull 15.
Did they count that high?
Rainbow, I still need to be able to reach the other side. You're gonna have to move
5,
some.
4.
Pull incoming, guys.
3,
Let's do this shit.
2, 1.
Well, yes, that's what I said. But move.
I hate these ugly dinosaurs.
More land to the slaughter.
That too. Good job, guys. Cool.
Spell isn't ready. Yeah.
Fuck them up, Buttercup.
I don't have a target.
If you have your 2-minute cooldowns, use them now.
First stomp's coming. Taunting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job. Keep it up.
Okay, HP are burning with 2 stacks.
He's in the burn spot. Good job.
Damn, you're on fire.
2 stacks.
Fire burning also with 2.
Alright, I'm gonna get to this next slash and then a stomp. So Z.
I see someone on
3, 5, 2, or 1. Taunt.
Yeah, you are make sure you don't hit it with the meteor slash.
Ludini burning.
My bad, I didn't even see you there.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you guys gotta get closer to the burn pile.
Yeah.
You guys are too far.
Okay, you just, like I said, it's a...
How many stacks do you have, Z?
Looks like
3? Alright, then I'm taking on this one. 3.
Yours is gonna fall.
3.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's down. Yeah, so we gotta be really careful with that.
I don't think your buff ever filled, did it?
No, but it was gonna fall in a couple seconds, and he already got the slash before it.
Yes or no?
I think we. Are we still going? Come on. Or do you want to do it?
No, let's wipe this up. We just had an entire group. Yeah, wipe it up.
Yeah, I caught Blue on fire running through. Brutalis was covering him, so I couldn't see him.
Yeah, that's fair. I can back up a little bit so I'm not like inside his
Yeah.
No, I mean it's fine. Just like right as I got there, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Another glorious battle.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate timing because it was like I had 3 stacks and then 2 of the people that were burning also had multiple stacks. So it was like all of a sudden 4 people with high stacks were burning at the same time. Just not.
Don't worry about wipe protection. Die and run back, please. Everybody run back.
So to clarify, was there actually a problem with the last taunt there?
You taunted and you got stomped.
Yeah, so with that taunt, I was a little confused because it sounded like
It was after, so the stomp went, and then I taunt. That's the
right. I don't think that personally. I don't know if it was the healers weren't ready for you to taunt it. I was a little confused with the call out.
So just from
the
my
last poll, whenever Tardy was saying that he was about to taunt, Blue and I were still running over to the burn area, so you had two healers that were away from Tardy that couldn't really do anything for Tardy.
Were you guys on fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
there were
okay.
4 people burning at the same time with like 2 to 3 stacks of meteor slash, so it was like just crazy healing pumping to deal with that.
Gotcha. Okay, well that makes sense.
Tardy,
it was just unfortunate timing.
You did eat that last stomp. That's what
like worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that you taunt a little late and we have to battle res Z. Is worst case scenario. But if you taunt early, or vice versa, really. But if you taunt early, it's, I think, would be harder to recover from that. But as soon as you guys are down by Brutalis, start eating your foods and all that other jazz. I don't know why I'm all that jazz tonight.
So should I can...
Did it help throwing HOTS on Z before running over?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't like threat like a bunch of healer aggro, I don't care.
No, I mean I pre-hot him and then I mounted up and ran off. I was just wondering if it made a difference or not.
So,
yeah, Tardy, you got improved leader of the pack heal, then you ate stomp, got Urshield heal, and then ate 3 melees and you died.
but is the stomp not right
It's
on
not
the timer then?
picture perfect. Yeah, it's like within a second. DBM should say when it actually goes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can watch
You can release on the
I
HPR.
can't really use that as a timer then.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Spud. Actually, Z, will you jump in your spot when you get a second? But I'm gonna try to. Can I bump Spud towards melee?
Sure, if you need to adjust, man, do it. Like I said, this entire fight is communication between taunts, positioning, like planting your feet.
Current melee have enough room?
Yes, they can, since the hitbox is so huge, they can legitimately do 2 yards in front of another person and not spread it, since they never move. The hitbox is 10 yards, so you can legitimately have the entire melee stack in a line, front to back, and be fine.
And I just had someone bring up a good point. Do we want to assign soul stones?
Probably should just pick a tank. Should probably just put one on Z and have the other one make one, and then it should just be what you do.
Not a bad idea at all.
No.
Also, lock rocks would be nice too, if possible.
Yeah, we need.
I was about to yell at you for being a lock and not making lock rocks, and then I forgot that you're on your priest.
Yeah. How that works.
Alright guys, this is for all buffs, all consumes, ready check. Based upon this, everybody is ready. I'll do start full timer.
Did I do any consuming? What a big bag of work.
Hey, are you gonna consume anything at all?
Oh, see, my whipping oil fell off.
Suck so bad.
Guys, I'm trying out a blessed weapon coating right now.
Please don't.
Alright, everyone is ready. Can I please get melee to stack on Takanu? Just where you are, Takanu, just so everyone's out of the way. Or AS, you just gotta do that for me, don't you? Is the green Z flying V all good?
Yeah,
don't mind Shift Rick, I'll be leaving. I just want to get HOTS on Z before I leave.
No, that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that like that triangle's all set up. Okay. Pull 15. Incoming pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nicely done.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Burns coming out.
I can't cast that.
Dan, can you shift right just a hair, Dan? That you're perfect.
Don't forget to pop your 2-minute cooldowns now.
First stomp coming. Three, 2, 1. It's not showing me it. I'm just taking it. Z, do you have
How many stacks do you have?
Okay, alert's burning with 0 stacks. Should be fine.
I ate one while I was moving out.
Got one. Okay, 1 stack.
Ooh, are you there?
He's incredibly quiet, sadly.
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up.
I'm gonna
Are you in an environment where you can't talk too loud right now, or?
I'm gonna be at 3 by the end of it. On 3.
That was a lot of damage.
Okay, so Tardy's down. Should we get a battle res on him?
Okay, blue's battle res on Tardy.
Yeah, why is Labor's Gals move so much? Why did he move so much?
Yeah, I feel like I'm the wrong spot now.
We got threat pull.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, that's the way.
But yeah, I mean, Z's not meant to be second there. So when Tardy died, it went to someone else. Bram, where are you? Oh, dang it, I died. I was about to DI.
Perish, insect!
Does not take that long to get back, so.
Guys, I got pretty happy just now at the thought about a week from now having all of our raid and just killing this guy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, I'd like to think we're gonna kill it in just a minute. Right now.
I'm honestly, not for not, I'm just really happy that we one-shot Galgos.
Because Yannick would have never let you live it down.
And now we have to call it the Upside Down.
Yes, agreed. He got outvoted. He was
Probably what got it done.
Better terminology.
Also, it should
you're not as important that can be. Right,
exactly.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you perfectly now.
No, there you go.
Okay.
Easy.
I feel targeted. Why do I have an X on my head?
You're the last person ever.
I did.
DPM likes to mark people out of nowhere for reasons.
Rainbow, let's not talk about healing on that pool, thank you.
I mean, she's crushing it. What's to talk about?
He wasn't.
He's on the chart.
Yeah, but that's what's the talk about?
I mean, I'm on the bottom, so whatever.
Is that your standard position?
Okay, how do you feel about...
I don't.
Sorry, I shouldn't have went there.
Don't love it. I don't love it. Hang on.
You want to go
can
talk?
I just borrow you? Can I borrow you down below?
Yeah, borrow me.
Guys, no consumes real quick. We'll be right back.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Pull me.
I hate you. I'm pulling you.
Sorry, Cinders.
feel like we're waiting for the principal's office. I think we're all in trouble.
I'll just treat it like how I did it in high school. I'll just take a nap.
The only time I ever got called to the principal's office in high school was for wearing pants showing inappropriate thigh flesh, because I had these like lace-up pants which I wore for a year, and then some random lady walked through the school, saw me in my classroom, and told my teacher if she didn't write me up, she'd write her up, and so she wrote me up for it. And then the vice principal was just like, don't wear those again. I'm like, yeah, no, I figured. D, if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Did they word it thigh flesh?
Yes, inappropriate thigh flesh. Because like they didn't know how to write it, because it wasn't like my shorts were short, or a pair of jeans. They're floor length. They just were like lacy, so you lace them up with like leather laces.
You should write them up for inappropriate cannibalism speech. Jeez.
Right.
I'm gonna have Jay take the floor real quick.
I'll lead with, we lost another person. It's a healer. We're gonna wrap here, guys. As much as I'd love to kill things, I feel good about it. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to waste your consumes and your money and your repairs on a thing that we're not at. And not we don't. With that said, I really appreciate everyone tonight. Reading the tone early, things were a little blah. Officers are stressed out as we're trying to figure these things out, and I know I could tell that you guys could tell that, and I appreciate it. Don't hate us. We're doing what we can, and I'm very grateful for the effort on Caligos and just coming in and going to work on that. I know that this is a little bit of a different style than what all of you are used to, and you know, and what we're used to, because we don't have to do that kind of stuff. So, normally, I mean, so yeah, very grateful for everyone. Go enjoy your night. We will see you in 2 days. I don't know exactly what we will do on Tuesday. We will probably we'll talk about it.
Something
kind of
you and I are
leaning
gonna talk about for as far as surveying.
Yeah.
Your gold is welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, Rainbow, I do want to see it. But yeah, I just wanted to say I'm very grateful. If there are upgrades you think you can find between now and really the next time you think we're going to see this boss, and you need help figuring it out, if it's from the badge vendor or you're still, if you're DPS or really anyone and you're still rocking old gems and you think you need to swap, let's talk about it. Reach out to me. I'll help you however I can. Truly. I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
On that note, I'm very surprised how few raiders actually come to me for gem cuts. I have all the cuts. Every cut that's available, please come to Takanishu. If you're not online, I'm not online, mail them to me with a message. I will mail them right back to you with a cut. I do that for multiple raiders all the time.
Hell yeah. Sure, you've done that for me too, and I appreciate it a lot.
Cuts all my
gems. I really do.
Give me more gear that has gem slots, and I'll definitely do that to Kano.
I'd like to.
Real quick, I personally want to thank everyone for not only coming out tonight. I haven't led a raid in a long ass time, and I just really appreciate the feedback, the cooperation. You didn't fail. Don't say stuff like that. All the whispers, both the collaboration of everything. I really do appreciate making tonight, even as a progression and the fun. Like I don't know if it was obvious, but I was pretty stressed out during trash, and then once we just kind of got into the strategies and one shot Caligos, it just made me really, really happy. So I know that I don't have this role that often, but I just want to say I legitimately do appreciate every single one of you, and I see this next lockout, us getting to twins at least. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys, and I really appreciate being a part of this guild.
Oh yeah, brother.
If you have more data regarding loot from Hyjal that you no longer need, please, I know that I'm the worst, and I'm still gonna ask you to do it anyway. And I'm sorry up front.
Wait.
Please message me on Discord that you don't need it. Not shut up, Takanu. Okay. Takanu messaged me 6 times, and I still kept forgetting to take his items off. I'm so sorry. Please just send me messages on Discord if there's something from Hyjul that you no longer need. Please message me about it. I guess that's true for Black Temple if it's a boss that we can skip. If it's a boss in Black Temple we can skip, or anything from Hyjul, if you don't need it, Discord message me.
Honestly,
should be raid time to do that.
Well, if anything, if it's something you still need from it, but at the same time you would rather spend more time in Sunwell, it's okay to tell us that too, because we're not going to just skip through content that has gear that people need, unless people don't want to be there anymore.
Ender's Eldor Bank.
Okay.
So,
at the Gill Bank area.
If I know a lot of people I still want my TOC off of Archimon, but I'd also rather kill Brutalis constantly. And Twins and KJ. So I'm just saying if there is certain things that you're willing to maybe let go, and maybe we can alter the raid schedule to where we have more time making progress on Sunwell, then let us know. Just let us know. We're trying to optimize as much as possible.
Does anyone need any gems from the Guild Bank? Besides Mancy? Specifically, not besides Mancy.
I'll send you a Discord thing about how many I need.
Why don't you just come to the Eldor Bank and whisper me, and I'll just hand them to you now. Or say it out loud, and I'll just give you what I can give you.
For those who are interested, you're not required to stay in this channel anymore. Go home, go sleep, all that jazz. However, I will post as soon as I know the schedule for Tuesday, what we are starting with. Please be, I know everyone's pretty good at this, but please be on time, ready with your consume, so we can. The more you consume in Black Temple and Mount Hyjul,
the reckoning is at hand.
The faster we can get them done, the faster we can get to Sunwell, the faster we can progress more.
Hey, Takano, where can I meet you? I need some jams.
I'm in front of Eldor Bank right now.
Oh yeah, I see you.
I wish we could skip to Archimon. I so fucking wish we could.
Yeah, not happening.
I got them on me, NYC.
Everything you want hit.
Yeah, just give me that sexy hit.
Guys, I want more people to come see me about gems right now.
Where are you at, Jay?
I would love to come see you about gems, but I kind of need gear